Yo, 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 what's going on, everybody? What's up with you, man? Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year, man. Glad to see everybody made the C 2024. So, I'm going to tell you, we got a lot going on, man. We got a lot going on around here. We got a lot going on around. What up with you, cool? Come on in. Wipe your feet off. Ring the bell. You know what I'm saying? You like go cam up, man. I'm gonna be cam down today. I'm doing some stuff around the house. Uh Yo, y'all here. Y'all know what time it is, man. Y'all know what day it is. Y'all know what's up, man. I'm glad to see everybody, man. Like I said, happy new year to everybody, man. Relax and talk sports. See, my God. Texas Swan, what's up, buddy? Agent 704, that's my dude. AJ Brooks, what's going on? Roosevelt, Mango, what's going on? Anthony Brown, JP, you know what time it is, boy. Man at arms. I see all y'all out here, man. Happy New Year to you. What's going on? What's up? Like I say, wipe your feet off, ring the bell. Don't bring that bullshit up in here. Y'all see what the thumbnail say, man. Time to hit reset button, man. Y'all see all this mess going on. My boy just embarrassed me, David Tepper. He just embarrassed me, man. Throwing drinks at people, going out. I mean, you already see the dysfunction. We told you about the dysfunction that was going on. Y'all heard it right here on the Black Cat Panther podcast. We can't, people said we need a crystal ball or whatever. Red Swarm, what's going on, buddy? We have told y'all over and over again what's going on around this place. We got inside information by some people. We go do our research. We told y'all. We told you. KJ the great one. I see you out there, boy. But we told y'all. David Tepper is start. I told y'all the pecking order. I keep telling you the pecking order. Owner, GM, head coach, quarterback. Let's like I told y'all today, man, we're gonna do some reflection because it's time to hit the reset button. We're gonna do some reflection. We're gonna y'all hear it in my voice, man. It ain't that jokey sometime that I come with or whatever. I'm sitting down to be a little serious right here, man, because it's time. It's time to be serious around here. It's all the playing and we're 2-14. We're 2-14, so all the playing shit out the window. Oh, all the oh man, yeah, we just bad. Like I ain't gonna worry about it and all that shit out the window. But guess what? Hey Red, I'm making Red Swarm. I'm gonna tell them again another prediction, Red. And you know how they come true, Red. Listen what I'm gonna tell them, Red. Listen what I'm gonna tell them right here in my community, Red. This is what I'm gonna tell them. Next year ain't gonna be no better. Not one bit better. You got too many contractual issues, too many things to do, and this team ain't put together. Let me tell you, let me go ahead and go off, and then I ask the question, and then I see Pop just jumped in here, and then I know it's hot and everybody ready, but I'm gonna be a little long winded today because I wasn't on here yesterday for the New Year's and everything. Y'all like I had a New Year's gathering and I had to clean up and do it. I had a bunch of stuff going on. But here it is. I'm gonna give y'all a number. 6 years. They your boy David Tepper made national news. They didn't even know how long he had been an owner. I told y'all about listening to that national news shit. I told y'all about listening to that national news shit, right? I told y'all. They didn't even know how long this man had ownership of this team. They were saying 3 years, 3 years, 2 years. They didn't even know how long. See, you talk about people like Jerry Jones Kraft and that Leary guy over there in what you call it in the Bob whatever his name is in San Francisco. These guys are known. They know these guys. They know these guys. That's right, Omar. The national media don't know about us, don't care about us. You know what I'm saying? All they followed was Cam, Christian McCaffrey, and a couple of other guys back in the day. Luke Kuechly and mother like that. We don't got no superstars like that. They followed Bryce Young for a little bit, but look, y'all know how I feel about him. And I keep telling he ain't gonna be. I ain't even gonna worry about Bryce no more. Cause guess what? He's not gonna be here. He's not gonna finish out his contract here. He's not gonna be here. New coach come in. New coach. No, he's not it. He's not ready. He's not it. He's not gonna be an NFL quarterback. I'm not even gonna argue with y'all no more. It's New Year's. It's over. Okay. 6 years this man has been the owner of this team. 31-67. That's David Tepper's record as an owner. That's David Tepper's record as an owner. I done gave you the pecking order of what it is. Now how we get this thing built? How did we get here? Okay? That's the number one thing. So 31-67. How did we get here? Okay, like I said, let's go back. Because first you got to know where you come from to see where your ass is going. Okay, this is where we come from. Jerry Richardson did what he did. Forced to sell the team. Sells the team to David Tepper. Had the money. That's one reason why he ain't selling the team, because he got that money. You understand what I'm saying? So you got to have that money to get in here. And so he was the wealthiest, and the other 31 voted him on in to the club. So he's here. He's here to stay. He has to do something other than throwing that water, yak, bourbon, whatever the hell it was, beer, whatever it was, on a fan. He gonna end up paying some money. They might take a draft pick. He might have to step away for a little while. What the fuck ever. But he's still gonna be running this motherfucker. Either it's over the phone for home or whatever. Okay. Anyway, so he goes and come in here. Y'all know how hot he came in here. I told you. We told you. I told you when I was with Big Cat and them and this and that. We said, yo, he come in too hot. I'm gonna put a dome on the stadium. I'm gonna put all this practice facility and all that stuff. No dome, no practice facility. He put the bubble up, the bubble going back down. They're gonna put another field up there because Charlotte won't even fuck with him. Charlotte won't let him do it because he keep putting a terrible product on the field. So Charlotte ain't trying to hear nothing he got to say. He goes on to another city to build a practice facility because he can't get nothing done in Charlotte. He owns land on the backside of over there by Carowin, but they won't let him, you know what I'm saying? He can't develop it. He ain't the one that's supposed to be developing it because see, he owns the team. He owns the organization, and the city and the municipality is the one supposed to put up the money. That's how it works, y'all. Just like the pecking order. That's how it works. That they put up the money to put the team to get the rights to put the team face, just like we got the rights to put Bank of America up there on the damn stadium. You understand what I'm saying? That's called a partnership. There's a pecking order in that as well. But I ain't gonna get into all that. We ain't got that much time on the show to get into all this. But the best then, see that pecking order is reversed. But I tell you how it is. But anyway, so he comes in here, rookie owner. He all that Pittsburgh shit and everything. He was a majority stake owner in Pittsburgh. He didn't have no say so no pool. He only had like 1 to 3%. So all they sent him was a check, and they sent him a letter about what they did in meetings and stuff. He had no personnel, no nothing decision to make. He ain't make no shots, so called no shots over there. Okay, so he come over here against Ron Rivera's wishes. Rookie now don't know nothing about no NFL. It takes time. He says, no, we're going to a 3-4. We didn't even have 3-4 personnel at that time. We ran a 4-3 since birth. and a 3-4 with Dom Capers for a little while. And then we reverted back to a 4-3 with John Fox and all them boys. But he wanted a 3-4 like it was going to change overnight. You see how impatient he is, right? Like it was going to change overnight. Marty Hurney, not the greatest GM in the world. He wasn't. He did a couple things over here. He hit on first round, maybe some second round picks and shit like that. But he had us competitive. Marty didn't know what he was doing in David Tepper eyes. You understand what I'm saying? So he gave them boys 2 years to try to build it, what he said, in his image, what he wanted. It's always been what he wanted. And so you zoom back up, you see what you wanted, 0 to 20 something, 30 something, or whatever the fucking score was Sunday. That's what you wanted. It wouldn't have mattered who, if Superman was in that motherfucking draft last year, he wanted Bryce Young. That's what the hell he was gonna get, Bryce Young. He did this. The same man that doused that motherfucking cup or whatever it was on that fan brought us to where we at right now. So Ron and Marty got the fuck out of here. You handpick Scott Fitterer, and then you go get a coach from college. Now you got 2 yes men and a rookie owner. Recipe for disaster. Recipe for disaster. Now you got what you got, what we got right now. Because of that, you got a yes man, rookie GM, rookie head coach. Cam Newton done told y'all this motherfucker didn't know what the fuck he was doing. He was coaching the coach sometimes. He telling them, Coach Rule, you can't do that. He not talking to players and telling them, yo, you starting, he starting. We got a damn mess. And we had that for 2.5 years with Rule. And the owner telling him what to do. He don't know what to do. You see what I'm saying? You just got to make the pecking order. I keep telling y'all about that pecking order. It's fucked up. Until you fix that, we ain't winning shit. We ain't winning shit. You wanna blame the offensive line. Well, let me tell you something about this offensive line, homeboy. Let me tell y'all something. Well, no, now I keep. Well, I ain't gonna go. I'm gonna just tell you about this offensive line. Then I go back to how we keep fucking up. Now I go back to how we keep fucking up. You keep messing up the pecking order. Let me stay on task. You keep messing up the pecking order because the pecking order changes once you get on the field. Then it goes reverse. It goes quarterback, head coach on the field. You see what I'm saying? Your performance on the field. The pecking order is organization, owner, GM, head coach, quarterback. Then, as the play on the field reflects the scoreboard, it reverses itself. Quarterback, head coach, GM, ownership. So when you quarterback, yeah, I know. You go to your quarterback on the field, right? So your quarterback play. We've had Cam Newton, Tyler Heineke, Teddy Bridgewater, Sam Donald, P.J. Walker, Baker Mayfield, now Bryce. None of them guys have been successful under David Temple. Not successful. We've won 5 games, 7 games. Now the words 7 games with Steve, and then 2 games now. You see what I'm saying? So that ain't successful. Yeah, Agent, I said Kyle Allen. I said Kyle Allen. Oh well, I didn't say Kyle Allen. I said Taylor Heineke then. Yeah, well, Kyle Allen as well. Appreciate that, 704. 8 quarterbacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 quarterbacks. 8 quarterbacks. Now, see how the pecking order got tore up right there from number one? Like I said, when you reverse it, quarterback, field general, highest man on the totem pole on the field, most important position, touches the ball every snap on offense. Reverse that thing, let's go to head coach. Number 2, coming back up the ladder, of the pecking order. Head coach. Ron Rivera, Matt Rule. If he'd have gave Ron Rivera time when he came in, we'd be in a better situation right now if we'd have left off Ron and went to somebody else. Point blank. Matt Rule. Matt Rule was not ready for prime time. He didn't let the, once again the pecking order. He did not let the GM pick his head coach, messing up the pecking order. See, this goes back to hitting that reset button. Cause see, when we hit the, we ain't next year. This I'm just making a prediction and showing y'all that next year when we hit this reset button, it's still not gonna be right because we're not following the pecking order. The GM, the owner is still running after these head coaches candidate. He's the one that's going to pick this guy. Like I told you, Superman could have been in that draft, but he wanted Bryce Young. So we got Bryce Young. And I'm not calling Bryce Young. Y'all got it. What I keep saying all the time. I don't care about Bryce. Bryce Young may be a beautiful, intelligent, all kind, all kind of young man. I never met Bryce. I've seen him, never met him, but he could be the best person in the world. I'm talking about his football play on this team with this scheme that we have and the personnel. He will never be successful. Never on this team the way it is. We will have to pay. He will be in his fourth year. We'll be looking at his fifth year option, and we will be messed up having to pay him just like Sam Donald shit, having to pay him and don't have a quarterback and be like, yo, this thing is done going too far. We won't have success if we continue with him. But anyway, we on head coaches, Ron Rivera, Matt Rule. We already know what happened. Then you had the Perry Perry Farrell dude. He was the interim. So that's three coaches in between them. Steve Wilkes was the fourth coach in between them, interim. I'm even gonna name the interim. Then you have Frank. Now you got Chris Table. Six head coaches. So you done fucked up the pecking order coming back in reverse on the quarterback, the head coach. Only stable position has been the GM. Marty Herney, Scott Fitterer. But if you're a yes man in the GM, you see what I'm saying? The GM never had the relationship with the head coach. So regardless if you bring Ben Johnson in, Slocum, um, whoever, any of them, Eric Bieniemy, whoever, the GM and the head coach have no history together. I didn't pick him. This is not my guy. I have forced to work with him. Hunger game type of environment. Everybody, I want this guy. I want that guy. I'm gonna trump everybody and pick this guy. You see what I'm saying? You got a mess. You're throwing beverages at fans type of mess. Getting shut out of games, and we ain't been shut out of a game in 21 fucking years, y'all. That's what made I'm so sick the other day. We ain't had a goose egg in 21 years. We're only 20 some years old, meaning this team was respectable at one time. Respectable at one time, y'all. 21 years before we had the last time we've been shut out of a game. Let me go on, man, to finish my because I had notes today. I got notes today. Everybody talking about man, This offensive line. I'm gonna tell you another reason why this guy won't succeed. Quarterback to head coach to GM to the top. Bryce Young, Ikem Ekwonu will be going into his third season next year. You got to look at his fifth year option. Everybody talking about moving to guard. Then you'll be paying a guard a fifth year option on a guard. Big money. Now, this is the elephant in the room. How in the hell are you going to get another top caliber left tackle? They don't grow on trees, y'all. Left tackle is another one of the most important positions in football. Stop. I'm going at your podcasters and your other people saying this dumb shit. Stop talking this dumb shit. Like it's that damn easy. You're acting like David Tepper, like it's that damn easy to fix this. It's not. Bradley Bozeman sat there and told y'all he is fit or rather likes to play in. See, you have position that people are naturally fitted for. They natural position. A scheme they like to be in. You have wide receivers that's these fast guys, not fast twitchy guys that y'all like to call. These fast guys that can just double move, boom, stop, take off like a jet, get behind the defense, catch the ball in stride while they running because they got a step. They might not even got this separation. We've even had to start talking. Y'all made so many excuses. We even had to start showing how much separation is between people. How much where the fuck do they do that at? But here, this is not called a Carolina. This is called Carolina excusers. Excusers. Because the more damn excuses this year have been made for the play on the field. And I'm not just gonna say the quarterback play, just the play on the field. But anyway, Ike Ekwonu will be going into his third year this year. Next year will be his fourth year in 2025. We say the fifth year option in 2026. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? In 2026. But you're going to move into a guard. You got 7 offensive linemen coming up, tackles, offensive tackles, left tackles coming off this year out the draft. Will be in the top 15. 7 of them more. Unless the board keeps moving a little bit, so some quarterback, needy teams is going to be up there. But you got 7 of these cats coming off this year. The top, let me tell you how this works. The top talent comes off that board. These are the guys who have been vetted and scouted by scouts. Like Richard Sherman said it the other day, undisputed. Richard Sherman, Keyshawn Johnson, and Skip Bayless. These are guys who played in the league. This is who I listen to. Former players, y'all. Takes time, and talent. These guys are the most plug and play ready coming out of there. They're coming off the board first. Boom, boom, boom. By the time you get to the late second, third round or something, those are guys you get ready to pick 33 positions. 32 positions, excuse me. 32 teams, you're going to pick 32 positions. Then you're going to pick 64 positions. After you pick twice at different position of need, you go down in that third round, y'all. In that third round. And you're sitting there and you say, okay, what do I need? See, that's when your scouting department, like Richard Sherman said, these guys are guys, we done told y'all this. Sherm what he did was confirmed it. What I already told you. You got these guys staying hotels all year. Fucking on the road. At these practices in the summertime. Watching these guys. Some of these guys, they be scouting since high school. But you got an owner, we go back to this pecking order, who said he will veto it all this scouting, all these reports that these people sending back. I'm a scout and I said, oh man, I like this kid, Joe Johnson. And since high school, he been doing this. He's 6'3", 215 pounds. He could run the ball, he could throw the ball, he could do this. I got Joe Johnson. I got Joe Johnson. A scouting report on him thick as a damn telephone book. I know JoJo last girlfriend, what he like to eat, what he allergic to, everything. But the owner in the pecking order vetoes every damn thing I've been scouting this kid for the last 3 years. He say, oh, I know better. I want this guy here. That's why we 2-14. Bozeman said he likes a downhill. Let me make sure I quote, a downhill blocking scheme. That means run, attack offensively, quarterback run, RPOs, this, that, the third. Downhill blocking scheme. Ike Kwanu works best for that too. When we had it with Steve Wilkes, when we were doing what Steve Wilkes did, what we won, 7 motherfucking games, right? 6 games, whatever. We were still in contention in this bad NFC South for a title or a playoff berth. We go to this other zone blocking, pass heavy, dropping back, quarterback still dropping back, dropping back. That's a problem, y'all, for these linemen that we have on our team that's going to be on our team to 2026 on the contract issue. And you're not going to just get another big man because they don't grow on trees. Y'all, I'm talking because I hadn't been on here. And I'm tired, and I've been listening to people, and I'm so tired of it. I'm getting ready to wrap it up. I'm getting ready to wrap it up and let everybody come in. But last night, you seen Washington versus Texas, you seen Michigan versus Alabama. And I'm wrapping it up with this. The experts, the scouts, and people like that, they're in these people's positions for a reason. They're not wrong. Georgia beat Florida State 63-3. Y'all see where I'm going? They told them that would not be a competitive game for them being in there because they lost their quarterback, even though they earned it. And I was one of them people that said they earned it. And I can admit, the GOAT can admit, yo, I was wrong about that right there. They was right to an extent by how it was going to look as far as football and be entertaining. Things like that because they lost their quarterback, their offense, the defense that they've been winning with, and it's been like that 7-9 game that we had and all that crap right there. They was right. But them boys did earn. Them boys did earn. Appreciate it, Chris. You say you feel my pain, bro. I appreciate it. But them boys did earn that position because they won those games. They was undefeated. But the committee was right. Whatever y'all want to say, Florida State fans, whoever, talk about this BCS power rankings, they was right. Because Georgia beat Florida State 63-0. Georgia should have been in it. Georgia's got screwed. And they told him, you don't have a quarterback. What did I tell y'all? The pecking order. Everything I say coincides and goes back with what I'm trying to tell y'all. Where we trying to get, hitting the reset button. We got this owner that need to back up because of the owner. Or the pecking order is not right. Right? Then Washington beats Texas. Michael Penix look good. And I keep telling y'all, these boys are going to move up the board. There's about 6 or 7 official quarterbacks in this today going to be in this draft. We need to draft a quarterback at 33. We need to draft a quarterback at 33, but we're not going to do it because they're going to evaluate Bryce Young one more year. The contractual issues with this line, people going to be here to 2026, so you're not fixing that come next year. That number 1 pick we got in 2025, we will be the holders of that. We will be the holders of that. Stephen Bailey, that's what I said too. Because you remember I said it on the other show? I said Michael Penix, J.J. McCarthy, all them guys that y'all thought going to go low, second round, third round, shit like that. We ain't even had the combine yet. All that stuff moves these guys up. If Bryce Young would have competed in that damn combine last year, it would have dropped his mother. That's why he didn't compete. It would have dropped his stock down to nothing. But guess what? David Tepper still would have picked him. Y'all put that just in your mind. David Tepper still would have picked him. David Tepper still would have picked him. And that's the truth, y'all. And I'm just like it or lump it with me. Some of y'all don't like what I'm saying because I'm just telling you. You see what Chris put up there? Speaking the truth, keeping it 100. I appreciate you, Chris. I appreciate it, buddy. Somebody just gets if one person gets it, like Chris, I did what I could today. If that boy would have competed in the combine or competed in the bowl game or whatever they would have done, y'all would have seen that some of this shit going against this high talent and big moments and stuff, what he can and cannot do. And it would have dropped his stock. That's why his agent or his people told him, don't you do it. Against them other guys like AR, CJ Stroud, whoever, Big Boss, and the rest of them guys up there. He couldn't have did it. And you've seen what you got right now. You seen it in the preseason. Anyway, and Michigan beat Alabama. J.J. McCarthy. Them guys are going on up the board. We might not have a chance at them. We might not have a chance at them guys now at 33. But Pop, I see you in here. And like I said, I was a little long-winded there, buddy. But I had to get it. It ain't even wins to get it off my chest, but I had to do it. Supernova, what's going on, buddy? I see you out there.
Yeah, man. Now, I was just listening to what you were saying, man. I mean, everything you're saying makes sense. I mean, we about to be on the struggle bus. Even though I know I'm gonna make jokes about the tequila tip, Tangeray tip.
But
That's what
Pop,
I call them.
it's
But
not joking.
that was disrespectful though. Like you don't do
Yeah,
that.
it was disrespectful. It's not a joking. It's at this point, and I feel his frustration. I'm mad just like he is, but you don't do that. And another
Yeah,
thing,
you
bro,
don't do that.
you the damn one. I just read everything. Everything
Hmm.
points back to him. Everything points back to him.
Yeah,
You sitting there mad with yourself. Kick your own ass. Just take
yeah,
your
yeah,
hands and just start beating yourself in the fucking face. Kick your own ass. Cause
yeah. It
you the
was
one did it.
unnecessary. It was very unnecessary. He's had the control the whole time, and it's unfortunate that you know we as fans have to suffer. It's unfortunate that Jaguars fan had to suffer like that. And that was unnecessary. It really was, and it just shows you how low we are as an organization. But Tequila Tip showed his ass. Tangeray Tip showed his ass. If you're gonna be a leader, you can't act like that. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying? We ain't at the bar. You know what I'm saying? We ain't at your house. You in the public eye. Uh, I believe that he should be suspended. I want him suspended through the whole, all the way after the draft. I want him to be suspended. I don't want him to have nothing to do. I want
But
them to
Pop,
make him.
he's still, buddy. I'm gonna tell you, he's still gonna make them calls from the house. He's still gonna be running the show, cool. I'm sorry
I feel you. I
because it's the
understand,
pecking order. It's the pecking order.
but
He gonna
go
send his old lady over there. You understand what I'm saying?
go.
God Federer is gonna
I,
do his
I
bit.
I get it, but he may not have as much as influence. And I want Scott gone too. But I said earlier, before early in the season, that that napalm was gonna fall on top of the Carolina Panthers organization, and that was that right there. Bam, that was the napalm. He needs to be disciplined. So
Okay.
suspending him is is a disciplinary act. That's what I'm
Hmm.
saying. I know he's still gonna have his influence, but knowing that you can't come to Charlotte and walk into your building, knowing that you can't really be involved. I mean, hey, I don't know what the stipulation's gonna be. I don't know if they're gonna tell him, hey, you can't sit here and talk to nobody. You can't have any type of whatever, whatever. We'll have to look at that when that comes. I I hope they force him to hire a firm where he has to hire out to do his job. That way, that his influence is not as big as we would think it would be, because he can't talk to nobody. That's part of hopefully that's part of the stipulation. I hope that's what they really do, and maybe we can get some order in the organization. What you think about that?
Well, maybe they might tell him, "You look here, bro. You step in." They have done this. Kind of step in, and Roger Goodell give him some stipulations, like you said, on pretty much his ownership of what he got to do. Like you say, you can't go to the games. It's gonna be, it's gonna be a money fine. You already know it's gonna be a money fine. Like
Oh, it's a
they gonna
it's
hit it.
it's a, it's a million. It's a million plus. I know that for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, yeah.
It's a million
And
because
whoever,
they find the other owner that one time for flicking somebody off for five hundred
yeah, yeah,
thousand.
yeah. Forgive the fine.
So if you
Give him the
just
fine.
flicking
No,
500,000,
it was two
you
fifty.
coming
It was
out
two
2 million.
fifty. It was 250.
Oh,
250. 250. The
yes,
dude was
it's about to be a million.
at the time, the last time this happened, y'all, well, this is unprecedented. Ain't nobody assaulted no fan. That was assault. Don't take that like that. That was assault. That was assault. You pouring a drink on somebody like that is considered assault. It's just like my boy Jonathan Majors. If y'all keep up with Marvel, Jonathan Majors playing Kane the Conqueror in the Avengers shit, grabbed that girl or try to get his phone back with her. It was assault three, a third level assault. They got different levels to assault. Pouring a drink on somebody, dashing it with water, if it was yak, if it whatever it was, a beer, whatever it was, it don't even matter what kind of liquor was in that cup. That's an assault on that person. Okay, he probably gonna get hit for about 500, a million. Then the dude gonna sue him. The dude gonna sue him. I hope that dude got his lawyer the day of Sunday. I hope he called a lawyers are calling him. He ain't got to worry about contacting no lawyer. Lawyers are contacting him, just like when you get in a car wreck. They contacting him. Okay, Pop.
Yeah, yeah.
Goodell gonna come down.
Tanqueray Tip has lost his mind.
Yeah,
Oh,
Goodell is gonna
Tanqueray
come
Tip
down
has lost
there,
his mind.
and he gonna hit it with a fine. This nigga ain't even apologized yet or put out no statement or nothing like that. It's been 48 hours. Okay, so he ain't apologetic. He ain't saying I'm sorry, fuck y'all, what the fuck ever. I'm gonna step back as an owner. I embarrassed myself. I embarrassed this organization. He ain't saying nothing like that. You ain't heard nothing like that come out yet. Okay, damn. They may take a draft pick, and we can't afford to get no draft picks taken from us. You know what I'm saying? Not
That's
this
the
year's
last thing
draft.
gonna do. They
That's
gonna take a draft pick. They ain't gonna do that. They gonna find the fuck out of him though. He gonna be suspended, but they ain't gonna hurt the team. He gonna be suspended, and his
yeah.
ass gonna hit. He gonna spend a million. They ain't gonna take a draft. We don't have shit to give no way, so they ain't gonna take it away from him. That's
I
gonna hurt.
mean,
That's gonna hurt the
Pop,
fan. That gonna hurt the. Hold on. You can't take it out on the fan base. That's what they're
it
not trying
don't
to hurt the
matter.
fan base.
It
They're trying to
don't
hurt
matter,
him.
buddy. They hurt him. We as a fan base, or we as the Carolina Panthers, like it's just like it say if you had a big brother and you go out when he fuck up, you know what I'm saying? He the one, he the driver, he got the car, and your mama don't take his driving privilege. It's gonna hurt you because you ride
Nah,
with him, you ride to school with him, this and that, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
I get it.
It
I get
you
what you're
just
saying.
a casualty. Cause he fucked up. It's gonna hurt you. You know what I'm saying? Or y'all, both of y'all got to go to bed. No TV or what the fuck else. Because this motherfucker fucked up. We in it together with this nigga. You understand what I'm
Now,
saying?
now, now,
So
now, if Tequila Tech would have slapped somebody, then yeah, I would have said draft pick gone. Yeah. Draft pick gone.
you, you, you
But
you don't know.
you know,
If they want to
well,
make a statement,
let's not put that in the air. Look, I don't want that. I don't
no,
want
no,
that to
no. I,
happen. So
I
I'm
get
trying
you on
not to
that.
put it in the
I get
air.
you on that. But this right here,
Look,
I,
just find that man and suspend him. Make him hire a firm to do his due diligence for the team. That way, that hopefully we get some type of uh, uh correction and a viewpoint of where we're trying to go,
mm,
because he's out of control. I wish the players would show just as much passion as he did, other than Derrick Brown. Derrick Brown be trying to throw
yeah,
hands with everybody. But
yeah,
shit,
yeah. He
and
love.
look,
He been trying to
I,
fight
I
Malcolm
wish,
Thomas. He been trying to fight some of every damn body. Derek
yeah,
Brown. Man,
I wish some other people would show some passion like that. That's what we used to be. We used to be on some keep pounding shit. Yeah, shit. But I mean, now we keep pouring. He keep pouring lick on niggas, and hey, I don't know what the fuck going on, goat. This whatever tequila he was on, I want some of that.
mm, you might not want that. That might be that violent acting tequila. But hey,
I would drink it at home. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going out in
real,
public.
real, real talk. Real talk. Being serious. Being serious. They some fines gonna come down. You might be right. That might be the best thing for us to say, yo, hire a firm and let them pick your GM and let them, come in here and do this and do that. You have to. You got to get this thing back on track. But how much? The way I've looked at the NFL and looked at the commissionership and all this stuff, people don't really try to intervene on these teams. From what I see now, this is just me. This ain't nothing I read. This ain't nothing. This is coming from me. So if it's wrong, it's wrong. It's coming from me. But from what I see, they don't really try to intervene on these teams, like put their hand on, like Roger Dale said, oh no, y'all fucking up. Y'all need to be doing this, or y'all need to be in a 4-3, y'all need to be in this. It's up to the team. You know what I'm saying? It's up to that team. But in this disciplinary position right here, you already know it's gonna be money. Y'all can pretty much put that together. It's gonna be money. Then they got to do something else because they do not want this to happen again, Pop. That dude flipping off, he used to be when the Titans was in Houston, when they was the first Houston Oilers. He did it when they was the Houston Oilers. So that's been back in the day. You see how long something like this has happened with an owner? With an owner? We ain't even talking about Kraft and all that shit. Kraft got a year for trying to get some head.
That's what I'm saying. He gonna get suspended, bro. He gonna get suspended. He's not gonna be allowed to be in the building. Which Tepper, as much of a control freak as he is, not be able to go in his own building, not to be able to talk to nobody. He just gotta actually like focus on his other business. Oh, that's gonna destroy him, bro. He ain't gonna know what to do because
Tepper
he's
he gonna run that shit from the
he
house, bro.
he he better not, because if he get caught, that's his ass. So
He gonna run from the house.
he 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 he, he got to understand. Roger Goodell is that nail and the hammer. You better do what you're supposed to do. Sit back and listen to what them people telling you. You
I'm getting
know.
real. Hey,
Uh,
link is in the chat, y'all. They 60 y'all in here. Hit that like button, subscribe. Link is in the chat. Y'all pull on up, man. Tell us what you think about the pecking order. What should we do at 33? How we should hit this reset button? How do y'all feel about 7 or 8 quarterbacks? How David Tepper has conducted himself in the last 6 years? New Year's, what is the new look? When you come on here, know about these when you say what you, I just don't want to hear you saying, move Icky to God. Y'all got to understand. Contract issues is going to have this man playing left tackle for the next 3 years, 2 years. Purple Pocket Podcast, what you doing, buddy? I see you out there. I see you.
I ain't gonna lie.
Oh,
I don't mean to get off the subject real quick, but Michael Penix looks amazing, bro.
oh, we were talking
I
about
mean,
him. We talking about him and JJ today because you're not gonna get Jalen, you're not gonna get Drake, you're not gonna get that other boy Caleb Williams. Your only shot was a Penix or JJ McCarthy, Bo Nix.
hmm
All them guys is moving up, Pop. All them guys are shooting up the board. Cause they competing. They competing right now, Pop. And they competing at high
man.
level. Do you understand? They competing at high level. These boys are playing in bowl games. They compete. They gonna go to the combine and compete. Now you know. Only person might not go. Guess what? That damn Caleb Wills probably gonna do that same Bryce Young shit. You understand what I'm saying? With his crying pouting ass. He gonna probably do that same Bryce Young shit
hmm
and not compete. He probably gonna go in there and weigh in, or he ain't gonna run. He ain't gonna go compete.
He ain't do
And
nothing.
if the Bears want him or whatever, they gonna pick him.
They better stay
They
with
gonna
Justin
pick him.
Fields. Oh, they better do. They should.
No,
But
no. It's gonna be like this right
I
here, brother.
understand.
New,
New
new
coach.
coach,
Yeah, they get a new coach. Yep, new coach.
new coach. He can't tie himself to that old shit up there. He getting ready to clean house, and that's what I hope we do. But we don't have the picks and still we don't have the capital, draft capital. We're gonna have to stay with what we got right now. We're gonna look. I'm sorry to tell everybody. I don't want to be Dr. Doom in this motherfucker. But we're gonna look just like we did this year. Next year. We're gonna have the number one overall in 2020, 2025. Sorry to tell everybody. And we're gonna pick at number one. What do we do from there, Pop? In
Uh
2025.
oh, you gotta go get your quarterback. You ain't got no
You
choice.
got You got to go get a quarterback. The new coach got to get him a quarterback, or guess what's going to happen to his ass? He going to be fired too. And you'll be
Yep.
on number 9 or 10 by that time, if you count interims. And then guess what we getting ready to do, y'all? We getting ready to spiral out of control. Throwing a drink is just the start of it. Tequila, Johnny Walker, whatever the hell he was on. The Bud Light, Michelob Ultra. If he was drinking a Coke 45 in that motherfucker, it don't
Mm-mm.
matter. It's getting ready to be a cycle. You right, Roosevelt. A cycle. That's all it is, Pop.
Yeah.
That's all it is, bro. I'm, bruh. We at a crossroads, Pop. We're at a crossroad around here. This thing could spiral out of control. Throwing this drink at this fan shows the level of frustration that we are at. This man arguing with, and this ain't the first time. It was one show where him and his old lady were walking. I don't know if they were walking to the game or where they were walking to. And the fan says something, and he engaged the fan about twice. She tells him to come on, let's go. You know what I'm saying? Boom, boom, boom.
Mm-hmm.
Tennessee, where he got, instead of him getting up, the game already over, Pop. Instead of him getting up, getting on the plane, go ahead, leaving, shaking hands with a couple people, leaving on out of there. You go into the locker room with people doing interviews and all kinds of shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Cuss out the coach. or going there arguing with the coach, who's got to go talk to his team, right? The
Right.
whole team sees this. What I tell you about the pecking order, it goes right back to the pecking order again. Ownership, GM, head coach, quarterback. All these guys see this like, damn, he just cussed Frank out. Damn, he talking shit. Media all in there, everybody. Then the next day he come back and fires Frank. The next day comes back and fires Frank.
Mm,
Now you start
mm,
people, and then he puts Chris Tabor in charge. The special team, fire Deuce Daly, McCowan. You see what I'm saying?
yeah,
Fire out of control, Pop.
yeah. Man, I don't even know, man. I don't know what to tell you. He, he's. I understand his frustration, but it's his fault. And at the end of the day, you need to sit down somewhere.
You guys,
And that's what he about to do. He about to sit down for real.
the, te-
He
the
about to sit
tone
down
of
for
this
real.
show, the tone of this show is serious. We might laugh and tell a couple jokes, but it's serious. Not even let's throw away his blow up the other day and throwing
Mhm.
a drink at the fan. Throw that away.
Mhm.
Pop, look at all the mistakes and everything that led to not even, like I said, keep taking it out of throwing the drink away. If he'd have never
Right.
threw the drink on the person, we still got shut out.
He
Look at the
still got shut
product on
out.
the field, bro. We haven't been shut out, Pop, in 21 years, Pop.
Yeah, that's a damn shame. When I seen that stat roll across, I said, "Wow, like big embarrassment,
21.
big embarrassment."
That means uh, we were an expansion team, y'all. We just played. We didn't play. We haven't played the Jaguars in a minute, but they came into the league the same time we did. We used to own the Jaguars, Pop. When both
Yep.
of these expansion, we've had more success than they have had. And so let's go back. Let's talk about the Jaguars. Let's educate, because this is an educational channel, like I tell y'all all the time. Look at what the Jaguars was doing. They was going through head coach, quarterback, and all that shit. They ownership, that Shao Khan dude. He was trying to run shit. He took a step back. You see what I'm saying, Pop?
Mhm.
They finally got it right at quarterback. They finally got it right at head coach with Doug Peters. It took them a while. We used to own them, y'all, because we had it right. We we a little. I guess we can say we were doing it right for so long and everything. You know what I'm saying? We got a little spoiled. We got a little thinking we used to, because like I said, we didn't even consider ourselves an expansion team at one time because we went to the Super Bowl so early, and we had early success
Mhm.
as an organization. Next thing you know, now we get new ownership. Now look at what we got.
So let me ask you this: what does Tampa? Because I don't think he's gonna apologize. Not personally. I think he's gonna have somebody else write something up and apologize, or he's gonna keep it on the hush. The check that whoever he assaulted has already been mailed. Trust and believe that. That's already been mailed. Uh, what is Tepper gonna have to do? Go to fix this because we already know he's suspended.
Pop, that's a good question, buddy. I swear that's a good question. And that's like I said, hit the reset button, man. Pop, it's gonna have to be damn near a complete rebuild with this new GM and coach come in here. Because if he hires the coach first, He's fucking up. See, because I keep telling you about the pecking order. I don't
Mhm.
know how. Every time I'm gonna say this, and y'all gonna say, "Go." I'm tired of you talking about a pecking order. But guess what? It's real, y'all. And y'all see, I went up the ladder and down the ladder, up the ladder and down the ladder, and that's how it works. You can't break. You can't break this. You can't skip a step. Richard Sherman said that the other day, and he knows football, Pop. I'm a
Mhm.
concur with him on some a lot of shit that he says. You know what I'm saying? Because this man has played in the league at a high level and seen it. This is
Mhm.
what I'm saying on this right here. You can't skip a step. You can't microwave some shit.
You can't
You
always
can't
buy
mic
your.
this thing, yeah, you can't buy it. There you go. I don't give a damn how much money he got. You cannot buy that shit. You can't buy success if you don't have some of the key pieces already. You
Mhm.
even see when you go over there, we give examples because this is a copycat league. We give examples. Go back to LA, to the Rams. They got Stafford. They got the key pieces on defense. They got the key pieces on offense, and they put together. And then they bought them some hired guns. Odell Beckham, this one, that one, whatever, and they got that Super Bowl. They say the New Orleans Saints did it when they bought theirs, but they had already had the core pieces in there. See,
Yeah, yeah,
he
that
was
core pieces.
yeah, and see, everybody always said you hear it on this show. We go to free agency and get that. We go to free agency and get that. We go to free agency and get that. No, you can't. Not all the time. You can't do it. You can't do it, y'all.
If that was
You
the
got
case,
to
everybody
have
would do it.
yeah. You got to have the core foundation first. I'm gonna tell you right here in the NFC South, the Bucks they can. Cause they got some key foundational pieces on their team right there. They need to go draft a quarterback. Atlanta Falcons, they can. They got some key foundational pieces. They need to draft a quarterback.
Mhm.
And then go into free agency and this, and that. And guess what? They'll be it won't be no more splitting with the Falcons. The Falcons will bust our ass every time. I'm sorry, y'all.
Oh
Y'all
no.
know I keep it real, and I can't sit there and sugarcoat it. Nuh-uh, Pop. They go get a quarterback, and then they gonna get
Mhm.
keep some more pieces on defense. They don't get no pressure.
It's
They
a
ain't
wrap.
got no. It's a wrap, Pop. They got a young team, Pop. Look at the key positions, Pop. Wide receiver, young, going going into the third year. Tight end going into the third. You see what I'm saying? Just draft. They got two running backs, bruh. Prolific, prolific.
Yeah. We in trouble.
They got a they got a good offensive line. If they keep drafting, they can draft offensive linemen in the third and fourth round, Pop. That'll end
Mhm.
up developing. They're gonna get a new head coach. If they get a coach that's worth a damn, worth a fuck, that's gonna come in there, the owner, he gives people time. He not in front of the camera and all that shit every damn day, talking this and talking that. So he's gonna go come in there just like Shane Steichens did, just like D'Amico Ryans, and change that culture in there and change them locker room and change, you know what I'm saying? Tweak a couple things and they get ready to be successful if he hires the right man. You
Yeah.
understand what I'm saying? They got a GM. The GM and they GM and they owner works together. You see what I'm saying? And they gonna pick a head coach, and that head coach gonna get him a quarterback. You see how they peck in order? I'm gonna say it once again.
Mhm.
How they peck in order?
Yeah, man. We in trouble, man. We in serious trouble if he don't get himself together. I mean, he's having a Kanye West moment or whatever, bruh. I just ain't never seen. no owner act like this before, especially no billionaire. Like that's
Yeah,
not not in public. I ain't never seen that before. This it's very tasteless. I'll tell you that. It's very tasteless of him to act that way.
well,
Um,
Stephen Bailey just said he's an emotional child. He's very emotional. Stephen's very emotional. Y'all got that? And see, he does things like he just told y'all. He told you who he was in that last interview where he said, "Yeah, he said a little, but he didn't say a lot." And I think when he started going off the cuff, like, "Yo, I could have vetoed that. I could have vetoed that." He was telling y'all, "I run this. I run this. I could veto
mhm.
all that shit. I did. I thought that this guy was this, and I thought that guy was that." See, Scott was at the podium, and who did all the talking that night when they drafted Bryce? Pop. You was there.
Yeah,
Me and you was watching it. You
yeah,
see what I'm saying?
yeah.
They
It was a whole bunch of tempers sitting in front. He
right,
wasn't even sitting down. He was sitting in front, standing in front of everybody, telling
right.
them, "Oh yeah, we ain't gonna have to do this because we got Bryce, yada yada yada."
He's a point guard, and we ain't gonna draft receivers, and we don't have to draft receivers because we can do this and we can do that. Now, where you get all that from, buddy? You see what I'm saying? That's your evaluation. That wasn't them scouts' evaluation, because we can pull the scouting report, y'all. If y'all sitting here thinking we lying, we can pull the scouting report. We can pull the scouting report and tell y'all what the scouts said about Bryce Young. And this show ain't gonna be about Bryce Young as Bryce Young this and Inky Kwanu can't block and whatever. It's the it's about the resetting of this team. And this team not gonna be reset because you got the highest man on the totem pole of the pecking order. See, this is what I'm getting ready to tell y'all. If y'all haven't already caught on to it, for the people in the back, he's going to pick a new head coach next year, not the GM. See, he's steady for the eighth time. For the eighth time, he's getting ready to pick the head coach. He's not supposed to do that. Him and the GM is supposed to do that. Or the GM is supposed
Hmm.
to do that. Because the GM is supposed to work hand in hand with this coach, with this guy. That way you don't have a hunger game. Diana Rossini said it. That's the way she described it. She described it. Hunger Games type environment
Some people
for
may
the
not know
people
what
in the
Hunger
back.
Game is.
That's
Yeah,
what I was just
tell them
that,
what the Hunger.
explain.
Yeah, they don't know what that is.
Explain Hunger Games, Pop. Explain it. Explain it. They tired of hearing me. They tired of hearing me.
No,
Explain
no,
it to
you
them,
on
Pop.
fire. Go ahead. You got it.
Okay, okay. Hunger Games for the people in the back who don't watch TV, who don't know what it is. Hunger Games is a movie, a futuristic movie where they got 12
Hmm.
districts. 12 districts. Let's say it's like 12 different communities or 12 little counties or little towns, right? The main town is the capital, right? So what they do is they get tributes from each town to come and fight to the death in an arena
Hmm.
or some kind
Hmm.
of cage or whatever setting. They might be in the woods, they might be at sea, they might be somewhere. But then they go and practice and everything, and then they click up. The biggest thing is they click up. Me and Pop and this one and that one might be like, yo, we don't like uh this guy and that guy and John now. And when y'all see them, y'all kill them, but we on team together. So therefore, Frank Wright was the capital as him being the head coach. And they was assistant coaches and stuff going behind him to Tepper and going behind Tepper to Scott and going behind this one and that. They were clicking up, y'all, is what they was doing. And the pecking order, once again, got messed up. The pecking order got messed up once again because the GM was not allowed to pick his head coach. And his head coach was not allowed to pick his quarterback. And it showed on the field. When you got to the quarterback, the general on the field is showing. And then you got a
Mm-hmm.
head coach that not run his coaching staff because this dude told him to go get a bunch of superstars. I told y'all he's enamored with names. I told y'all this.
That's a fact.
I did a whole show on this before the drink was even spilled on anybody. Kamali
Yeah,
Ma,
happy New
happy
Year to
New
you,
Year to
Ma.
you, brother. Yeah, we see you out there. But before the drinks was even spilled on anybody, we did a whole show on this.
That's funny. Just
Trump.
like case in point, right?
Mhm.
At one point, there was rumors said that Tepper was enamored with Will Levis, big boss Will Levis, right?
Yes, yes.
Now, what happened after we took that L against big boss Will Levis? He
Fuck,
immediately,
shit, damn, all that, right? Talk to me.
hmm
You know
immediately
he'd have went
fired
out
somebody.
if we'd have lost to CJ. You know he'd have. Oh my
Oh
God,
God.
it would have been something. If we'd have lost, if they'd have lost that game at Bank of America with the Houston Texans, this shit would have happened way sooner, y'all. Because he sees the mistake that he made. Make no doubt about it. He sees the
hmm
mistake. But guess what? Pop, he's gonna end up doing it again because he's out there running behind Ben Johnson. He didn't let whoever, and that tells you a lot about is Scott Federer gonna be here come next year? What's gonna go on with that situation? Huh? What's gonna go on with that
Uh,
situation?
after looking at that video, Scott didn't even flinch when Tepper threw that drink.
Cause
I don't
look,
even know, bro.
I'm gonna tell you what that was. Scott done seen this motherfucker. Scott done been with him. How long? How long Scott Federer done been here?
Shit, 3 years.
About 4 years? About 4 years? 3, 4 years? Three,
Yeah,
4 years?
he done
If
seen that.
anybody know, put it in the chat, y'all. How long Scott Federer been here? Scott Federer done seen him act like this. This ain't Scott
Yeah,
first
this ain't
time.
his.
Because that,
Yeah, this
y'all,
ain't his first
y'all
time.
know
Yeah.
y'all have a homeboy, right? All us done had a homeboy. Go to the club. Ah, this nigga done get okay. He get drunk. Okay, a couple times you be like, "Come on, man, you got to carry him to the car or whatever." Or
Uh-huh.
you babysit this nigga walking around there stumbling into people. Hey, man, sorry, bruh. Hey, man, just hey, man, don't worry about him, cause let it go. Hey, man, sorry, man, excuse me, man. He's a little. He does this every weekend.
Every time. Every time.
Every time
Yep.
you go somewhere, here your ass is. You know what I'm saying? He touching females. He getting into it with some dude or some shit like that, right? He's that one.
Uh-huh.
Scott Fiddle done seen this motherfucker act up. Pop. Scott Fiddle done seen it. This ain't first time. That's why Scott was
Probably
standing right
sliding
there
shit
with his
off
hand
his
in the air.
desk and throwing things in his
Yeah,
office
throwing
and
shit in the office. Scott done been in them meetings every Monday and Tuesday,
damn.
cussing and fussing and raising hell. That's why Scott ain't moved. Scott done seen it. Now Scott just be like, oh man, here this motherfucker woofing again. He ain't doing nothing but selling wolf tickets to Scott, cause Scott said he ain't gonna do shit, nigga. And then he probably when he said, oh shit, he done threw a drink at a motherfucker.
Mm.
This motherfucker crazy. That's what Scott say. Or either it's two things. Scott say, shit, I got one more game to be here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what Scott might
Yeah.
be
That
thinking.
could.
I got one more down game. I'm gone.
I'm out of here, buddy. Damn. That's
I'm looking at
crazy
my
when you
next
think about it.
job. Yeah, yeah. Scott said I'm looking at my next job. Scott probably already got his next job figured out. Cause buddy system, he gonna get on somewhere with somebody.
Mm-mm.
That's why Scott ain't move. Y'all, there's that people saying the same. They were so amazed that Scott ain't moved, but Scott ain't. I wouldn't, Pop. I'm like, Scott done seen this shit before. Scott
Yeah,
done seen this cat going off and raising hell. He be in them Tuesday meetings. He done seen him cuss out Frank and Matt Rule
yeah,
and Ron Rivera. Well, he was never Ron Rivera. Steve Wilkes even said, uh, the meetings. We didn't pay no attention when Steve was talking about the meetings and shit. See, when the meetings first come out, Frank was the one that highlighted the meeting on Mondays and stuff. That a hands-on owner and he too hands-on. See, Frank was the first one that brought that up. We knew it, but we didn't really pay no attention to it.
right.
We really didn't highlight it like that. We didn't. Now we start to see like, yo, this a problem, man.
Yeah,
This
it's
guy
a
need,
problem.
yeah,
It's a problem. It's embarrassing,
yeah,
bro. I mean, and I like cracking jokes and so yada yada yada. But on a serious note, that's a problem, bro. You can't do that. Like, I don't want to be associated with that shit. I don't. Like, that's not cool. Cause nobody spent their hard earned money to come
yeah.
support these billionaires and their organization to get a drink poured on them from the fucking owners. Like, that's hell nah.
Well, Pop, you done seen. That's what people do at the game. You been the games. You know what I'm saying? People talk shit, especially if the game ain't going your way. You understand what I'm saying? People talk shit. Fans between fans.
It's that.
Now they don't think this is the first time, and we not alienating nothing. There's been fights, knockout, drag out fight. Hell, Philly got a damn jail cell and they shit. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers booing Santa
Hmm.
Claus. You know what I'm saying? But what we saying is this: since an incident with a owner sitting up in a box in a suite, he could have closed the windows like everybody saying.
Yeah.
He way back. You see how far he had. He was okay on the suite. You got a thing like a petition. Then you got 2 or 3 row seats right there that's covered by the glass. You know, and then back there where they got their bar and their food and all that stuff. And you sitting up so high, so wait, you still got big screen TVs and stuff. You watching most of that shit on the TV, and some of you know what I'm saying out there at live. But they had the um the windows open and they looking down. You see, Buddy, he got to stand up on the back of the chair, right, to see inside the window.
To get
And he talking
to get up there.
yeah, and he was talking to Temple right there, you know what I'm saying, talking shit. Now, what's gonna happen? Temple got to know, say like, okay, security gonna come out there and get this dude at some point, and tell him to get off the chairs or get out the window or what the fuck ever, right? Why is you even going back and forth with this dude? You the owner. You're a billion dollar nigga. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to be above this. There ain't been an incident since motherfucker gave the motherfucker the finger over 20 some odd years ago. But we sitting here getting shut out. We got a goose egg on national TV. The whole team playing like shit. I ain't gonna just blame it on Bryce Young. But like I told y'all, quarterback position most important. I keep telling y'all that.
That's irresponsible as hell as owner. Just you can't do that,
What's
bro.
up, Young? What's going on there, buddy?
What's going on, fellas?
I can't call
What's
it.
up, to you?
Yeah, I don't know what to say. Like, that was an embarrassment, what we saw Sunday.
Yeah,
Not
both
even
on the
the
field
score.
and both
Yeah, not even the
in the
score.
box in the
David
box.
Tepper throwing drinks on fans and stuff. It's embarrassing. Like, we're probably the most talked about team, but we're the worst team in the league. That doesn't make any sense.
Well, you
I
talked
told
about
y'all.
It's always something. It's always something with us, right? It's always something.
I told you if you like this, if you want to pay attention to the best soap opera series in NFL history, pay attention to the Panthers. Here, I've been saying
Bro,
that.
that's what I said to myself. Like, yo, it's like a TV show, bro. It's something new every week.
Mm-hmm.
On this episode, David Tepper is throwing drinks on fish.
Episode
hey
episode
Pop,
yeah,
you got your radio on, you got a radio or TV on in the back. So you get
I can
some
turn it off.
feedback. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Hold
yeah.
on.
That don't make no
Cause it's
sense, man.
irritating in the back.
Like, like literally every week, it's something new.
Yeah, it's but what what do you take about it? Give a perspective on like what I be talking about the pecking order. I want to see if it's resonating and the reset button pretty much. And then what do you think is going through this dude's mind?
I just jumped on a little late. You said the pecking order, like the the owner, and then like the GM, then the coach, and then the assistant coaches and stuff like that.
Yes, or
Okay,
like I said, the
so
owner, the GM, head coach, quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Those are the
yeah,
four most important positions right there. And then you got the people up under them, of course. But
yeah,
then you get to the play on the field and it reverses and goes back up. Where the quarterback got to make them play, the coach got to make the coaching staff play. The GM continues to get talent for all this right there, and then all that owner needs to do is hold up that Lombardi at the end of the year.
yes. That's the
That's it.
problem. The owner, we're seeing the owner too much. We shouldn't see the owner this much. We should only see him
Mhm.
at a couple games, and if something major happens with the organization, that's the only time we should really be seeing David Tepper. We should be seeing the
Yes, sir.
GM more. We should be seeing the GM a lot more than what we're seeing. Um, and then the coach even more than that. So he needs to get rid of Scott Fitter and then hire a new GM, let him pick the coach, and then let the coach pick the quarterback that we are going to place Bryce with.
Hmm.
That's what needs to happen. And then on that,
Because
you need to after that, after you get the quarterback, you need to build around your quarterback. That, like whatever
yes,
his
sir.
strengths is, you need to go get the players that will maximize his potential as well as the player's potential.
Because this is the thing here. Now, everybody knows how I feel about Bryce Young, and I told y'all he wasn't it. He wasn't going to
He's
do it.
not it.
But
He's not it.
he's not it. Then another thing goes with it. Going to take too much to make him it. Now, if you want to
Right.
take that square peg and try to ram it into that round hole where we don't have capital, we don't have money, we don't have, you know what I'm saying? And the way this thing is, if you say, I just gave you two pieces on the offensive line, Ikem Ekwonu and Bradley Bozeman. Bradley Bozeman said he's more comfortable in a downhill blocking scheme. Ikem Ekwonu is the same way. He's a mauler. Then they want to say move Icky over the guard. Then what you gonna do? Then what you gonna do? You don't
Then you
have
got to go
picks.
draft. Yeah. Then you got to go draft somebody else. And
Yeah.
honestly, they look good when we're running the ball. They look like a superstar caliber offensive line when we're running the ball. But when we pass it, they can't pass block. Like
Can't
you
pass
said, they're
block.
downhill. They're downhill blockers. They're downhill blockers.
They're good.
And
They're great at the
and that's
point
what
of attack.
happens when you build around one quarterback and you switch them out. When you have
Uh-huh.
all the offensive linemen are run blockers, and you switch them out and try to make this a pass first offense, which is what Frank tried to do by having Bryce throw the ball 40 times a game. That's
40
not good
times
for
a game.
anybody. that's,
And look,
that's making
Maul,
everybody look worse. Making Bryce look worse,
look,
making the
Maul,
offensive line look
look,
like they can't block.
if you can see it, Maul, if you can see it, why can't some of these other cats that be calling in here talking about they see this dude, you know what I'm saying, have maybe he had 112 yards. 112 yards now.
That's embarrassing. Off of what, 30
But
something attempt?
oh my God.
I
Now,
was man, I was just embarrassed, bro.
did DJ Chalk just all of a sudden he played yesterday? I mean on Sunday, right? All of a sudden he just it just don't happen. All of a sudden now he can get open. That don't happen like that, yo. So I mean this is NFL, man. He been doing it. He just been missing
Yeah,
them, or he's been injured a couple times. We know that's why he does. I mean, he's had injury. That's why he does. He's not gonna be there for you all year.
yeah.
I mean, when they went out there and drafted, then you do stuff. I didn't even hit on this right here. Look at the stupid shit we have done now in 6 years that old buddy has been here. Scott Fittle's been involved in this stuff too. You go give up picks for Sam Donald. Then you give up pick for Stephon Gilmore and CJ and CJ. Then you give up some more picks to go get Bryce. Then you we was giving up picks. Um, I think we gave up some for Baker.
Hmm.
Then we go sign contracts for Bozeman. And they been trying to fix stuff. It ain't like they ain't been trying to fix it. They just ain't been doing it right. They give up money for Bozeman and the guard. The guard, what's the
Hmm.
guard name? What's the guard name? That come from LA.
Oh,
Cause he done
the one
he
that's
done
hurt. I
threw his
can't remember. I know you're talking
head
about.
empty here.
Yeah,
You see what I'm saying?
yeah.
So
I know
hell,
you're talking.
it'll be next year sometime before Austin Corbett. Austin Corbett.
Oh yeah,
Before
Corbett.
Corbett
Yep.
comes back, yo. It'll be yo, Corbett didn't play but what? 2 games this year. We sat there and said, you bringing them back too fast. You bringing them back too fast. Reason why?
Rest. Yeah, rest
They
him
thought,
back. Yep.
oh, we going to bring Corbett back, protect Bryce, to protect Bryce because we getting ate up at the guard position. Now, mind you, we've drafted a guard every year. K. Mays, we've drafted uh Deontay Brown, he ain't even here no more. We've drafted
Zavala
Nash
last year.
Jackson, drafted Zavala, we've drafted interior guards up and down. Y'all see what I'm saying? But guess what they have been? Fourth and fifth round talent.
Yep. And they're all run blockers too, and none of them pass blockers.
Thank you. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Thank you.
You speaking facts. They all run blockers. All run blockers.
But we want to drop back. Andy dropped back 60 times. You want to drop Bryce back 40 some odd times. You see what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And you got people that's telling y'all they more comfortable in a downhill motherfucker blocking scheme or a zone blocking motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, run scheme. You got the personnel. Not they telling you. They scouting reports and they history, everything speaks for that. That what they do. And you want to go against the grain. Every
Yeah.
time.
I like what you
I,
said
I
about the you said you had a scouting report on what the scouts thought of Bryce.
No,
I
I
didn't
didn't.
catch that. You got that?
I didn't pull it up. I didn't pull it up.
Oh, okay.
I didn't pull it up. I didn't pull it up. Maybe I get it tomorrow. I'll go get it tomorrow. I get it tomorrow, and we'll reiterate tomorrow and get it off your chest. But I will since that I will have that, y'all. I will have that, and we can go. And I haven't seen it. I didn't read it on what it was because y'all know I didn't
Yeah.
never want it, so I didn't read it. You know what I mean? But I bet you, I would bet you, Mal, that it says the reverse or opposite of everything we trying to do with this kid. We're gonna and like I said, I feel bad for him. Y'all know, like I just said, like I keep telling everybody, no, I don't like him as a quarterback on this team. Cause it's not gonna fit. It's not gonna fit. It's not gonna fit, y'all, for what we are. He's not gonna fit for what we are. But I feel bad for him because we have ruined him. We ruined him.
Yeah.
We probably if you think
So
about it,
you think if he'd have went to like a better team, like a established franchise, that he would be better than what he's showing now, or you think he just not fit for the NFL?
I can't say because I can't. I can't say because I can't properly evaluate him on this
Exactly.
team.
It's hard to honestly, it's hard to evaluate any of these players that we have.
Yeah, now to be real, I
To be
can't
real, to
properly
be real.
evaluate him on this team. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Y'all got to think about it, man. If you ever play football, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, I play offensive line, defensive line. You know what I'm saying? All the positions up and down the offensive, defensive line. When you play an offensive line, you pass blocking, y'all. You looking at your peripheral at that quarterback because you're trying to protect him. If he's going this way, you wanna sway your man the opposite way, move him this way, that way. You looking and you watching that guy throw that ball, and then you gonna go downfield to see if maybe you can block something downfield or whatever, right? So you're looking, and if he's holding that ball too long, or and you used to attack blocking, you're really playing outside of your skill level or what you do
Yeah.
best. And it's not
Yeah.
gonna work. I don't
Yeah.
understand it. And
I don't either.
I
Man.
mean, and the reason why one year we put 13 variations of the offensive line out there. Now I don't know how many damn we put out there this year because we changing guards like mother change draws. You know what I'm saying? And that
Every
Gabe
day.
Jackson, people thought that Gabe Jackson was gonna come in and just save the day. What did he look like? Pretty shit the other day. Iggy done gave up 18 motherfucking sacks. And all together, I don't know how many times Bryce been sacked. Y'all, for y'all Bryce lover, put it in
He's
the
the
chat. How
second.
many
He's the
times that
second. He's the second sack quarterback, I think, behind dude from Washington. He's got like 50 something. They said it yesterday.
yeah. What, hey, Bob, let
So
me go to
after that game, he's probably at 60.
let me go to
Well,
Storm.
well. JJ for president. I'm going to put it out there. I have found my quarterback.
You
I
got to
have
get it.
seen enough. Don't give a damn, GOAT. You're not going to kill my joy. I have seen
Yeah.
enough. I don't
This
give a damn, GOAT. My guy
listen,
is here.
let's wish tomorrow, but let's be
He is him.
I've been on here an hour and a half, and I've been giving it to these people truthfully. Well, if they want to accept the truth or not, the truth,
Oh, okay.
a lot of time, this
Let
show
me go with
gets a
this
little
shit here.
preachy, little churchy. But they said in the church, if you ever been to church, that the truth is welcome. That's why they say Q. It's
King
welcome.
Our
JJ
fans don't
is
like
the
to hear that.
truth.
Our fans don't
There
like
it
to hear
is.
the truth.
There it is. There it is right there. You hear
You
what he
know,
say? They don't like to hear it.
they don't like to hear it. I don't give a damn. What you just say, Q? I don't give a
I don't give
damn.
a damn.
I don't give a damn. I don't give a
Go.
damn.
Say it with me. Number 9 is him.
I seen
He
it. I seen
is
it live.
him.
Him and Michael Penix. I know in this thing. I said that in my open soliloquy,
Yo,
and
Penix was
Yes, sir.
throwing that thing yesterday. He was
I
Yeah,
throwing that thing.
yes, sir.
Q, Q,
Penis is that guy too. But I'm going realistic on who I could get, Swarm. I ain't going there with you today, Swarm.
Q,
I got my
Q,
dream, and
Q,
you ain't
Q.
gonna piss on my dream. I refuse to not have
No,
JJ. I
no, third
told y'all
cousin.
about JJ.
No, third
JJ is
cousin.
him.
Third cousin. I thought about you the whole time I was watching him, man. I did. I said, boy, Q, he happy as hell. I said, Q done cracked another bottle. I said,
Yes,
he done
sir.
cracked another.
3 touchdowns, 17 or 27, 220, 22 yards. Look at here.
Yeah, he
It was a
balled out.
beautiful. It
He
was
balled out.
beautiful.
He balled out.
Efficient. Yes,
Q,
sir.
but listen though, now we got to be careful. We got to be
Here we go.
careful. No, no,
Here we
no.
go.
Listen, no. You finna laugh at what I'm telling you.
He said, "Here
We
we
got to
go."
be careful when we say number 9 is him, because we both
now,
got two number 9s that damn
now,
Well,
show
let me make
ain't
it
him.
crystal clear for anybody think that I'm talking
Yeah.
about
Clean it
Bryce
up.
Young.
Clean it up,
Y'all
Q.
can
Clean it up.
kiss off my black ass.
Clean
I
it up,
want
Q.
J.J.
number nine is
McCartney, 6'3", hailing from Michigan. The Wolverine is him.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He
That's
yeah.
all
got
I was gonna
claws
say.
of
He can't make it no
adamant.
clearer than that. He can't make it no clearer than that.
That's all I was gonna say. Go clean that shit
Yes,
up
sir.
now, cause you know
Now,
how these
now,
motherfuckers in our fan bases is. You
now,
know how
now,
they is.
Red.
Yeah,
Now, Red. I
yeah,
said it
yeah,
earlier, and I
yeah,
called your
yeah,
name. I
yeah,
said,
yeah, yeah,
okay. If
yeah.
you let them know that you are also a dogs fan, let them know that you
Oh
are
yeah, oh
also a
yeah, oh yeah,
dog.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Now,
yeah, yeah. I ain't gonna
Georgia
rub it in on
Bulldogs.
Twan them though. I
Yeah,
ain't gonna rub
yeah.
it
No,
in. I ain't gonna
it
rub it
don't
in.
matter.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
yeah.
This is a truth being welcome show today.
Yeah, yeah,
This
yeah,
is hit the reset now. When you hit
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah,
reset
yeah,
button, you scratch
yeah,
all that
yeah.
shit up off the motherfucking table,
Yes,
right?
sir. Yes, sir.
The experts told y'all motherfuckers
Tried to tell
that
Mm-hmm.
them
they will not be competitive without a quarterback. I don't give a
that
damn
shit
how
wasn't
much
worth
defense they
watching.
got. Right
They
or
told
say?
you
Mm-hmm.
it wasn't gonna be
Okay.
worth watching.
So that just shows you how important the quarterback position is when you start going up in
Yes,
levels
sir.
of
Yes,
country.
sir.
The
Yes, sir.
motherfucking
Mm-hmm.
Georgia Bulldogs have been the consensus #1 overall the whole motherfucking time. So if anybody got screwed, it was the Georgia Bulldogs that got screwed.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Red,
yeah,
Understand?
yeah,
red,
yeah, bro.
red.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
on the search for a nigga named Kool-Aid. He's supposed to be the top corner in the goddamn game. Where the fuck was he at yesterday? The
I'm trying
nigga
to tell
named
you.
Kool-Aid. Where he
Yeah,
at?
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. He damn sure wasn't cool yesterday, was it? That motherfucker was cold last night. That motherfucker
now,
was cold.
now, everybody talk about Alabama, but Kool-Aid is supposed to be the best corner in this year's draft,
Yeah,
supposedly.
yeah,
Now, be
yeah.
mindful, I watched JJ go right at that motherfucker last night. Right
Damn
at him.
sure did. Damn sure did. On
Right
many
at him.
plays. On many plays. Many plays. Man,
How
let me
can
tell you
y'all
something.
tell me he ain't him and he went at the best that's supposed to be the best of the best?
Q, let me tell you
Yeah.
something, Q. Let me tell you something,
Mm-hmm.
Q.
Mm-hmm.
They, in my opinion, watching that game was damn sure more dominated by Michigan than the score showed. You get what I'm saying? Michigan
Mm-hmm.
dominated. They dominated Alabama last night. Alabama didn't get into no sort of groove until that boy started tucking that ball and running. And if you watch Alabama, that's been the thing that kept them in every ball game this year. When that boy got benched, when he came back, Miro, this is what he does. When he said, "Man, this line gonna get my ass killed," he tucked the ball and run.
He
That's
took the
what he
ball and run.
does. That's what he
That's what he
does.
does. Now
Yep.
see Red, what you just said was magical. That was
Yeah.
magical.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Our offensive line
Yep.
can do that if we had a quarterback that could do that. Every
There you
time
go.
Bryce is
Yeah,
little,
yeah, yeah. He
and
ain't gonna
Bryce
never be that. He ain't gonna
anytime
never be that, go.
he ain't gonna never be that. But every time he has scrambled, it's been for positive yards and this and that.
Yeah,
Do we want
yeah.
to see? Do you want to see him doing that? Hell no, because
No.
he get what he got the other day. See, he got popped. He finally got popped right the
Yeah,
other
they
day.
yeah, they
He
put that
sat
thing
out.
on
He
him. They
sat out.
put that they put them
He
right L's on his ass, yeah,
yeah, yeah,
on
yeah, yeah,
Sunday,
yeah, yeah,
boy.
yeah, 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 yeah. He looked like what that damn boxer that got knocked out the last time. That's what he looked like.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I know who you're talking about. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Uh, but see, everybody been waiting. Oh, he can do this. He's a tough little motherfucker. I got to
Hmm.
give it to him. I gives it to him now every time. He's
Yeah,
a tough little
yeah,
motherfucker.
yeah,
He's
yeah,
a tough. He's a gamer. He's a
yeah,
gamer.
yeah.
We do not want to see him
You don't want to see
floating
that.
outside that pocket or trying to run up the middle or doing something like that. He don't want to see it. You know
No,
what I'm
hell
saying?
no.
He finally got that right pop I've been talking about all year. Cause
Yep.
he's real shifty in that pocket. He slides, he you know what I'm saying? He ducks and do all that. He do all that what he need. He can feel that pressure.
Yeah, yeah,
But they
yeah,
finally got his ass the other
yeah,
day.
yeah. They put that right L on him, boy.
I would
Yeah,
say
yeah,
this.
yeah. They
He
put that right
he
there.
he doesn't
It's just
okay.
go ahead, Bill.
I was gonna say he doesn't. He needs to learn how to make up his mind faster. It's like he doesn't know which running lanes to pick through. Like when the pocket breaks down, he's like picking this lane. No, I don't like that lane. Pick this lane. No, I don't like that lane. By that time, you getting sacked. You don't got time to pick three different wrestling lanes. You just got to pick one and go.
Now I do know this in the scouting, but we were told that he was such a processor that his
Mm-hmm.
football
Mm-hmm.
IQ was so much higher than the rest of them
Mm-hmm.
guys. So what
Mm-hmm.
you just said, he should already know where he is going with that. When that play breaks down, that 2.5 seconds should be well more than enough. More
Yeah,
than enough
yeah,
for a
yeah,
Yeah.
guy that was said to be this and that and that and that like that.
yeah,
So
yeah,
what's the problem? What's going
yeah,
on?
yeah.
We know why they said that
He's an
because they didn't have anything
Intel
else to say.
processor.
They didn't have anything else to say. They didn't have anything else positive to say about Bryce. That's why they
Thank
said
you.
they went
Thank
straight to
you.
his brain. They ain't got nothing else to say. You can't say he got a strong arm. You can't say he's fast. You can't say he well, I mean the only thing you could say maybe is elusive in the pocket a little bit, like you were saying, but that even that is to his detriment because he still gets sacked a lot, so he can't even do that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
But
that just
Goat. I wanted to jump in here, man. I said, it's amazing, man. I've been trying to kind of tune in on some of these Falcons podcasts, and it's hard for me, man, because I like
Because
I I
because
like good intelligent I like intelligent and logical debate, man. But I can only listen like y'all. I can only listen to bullshit for so long, man. It'll get me outside of my normal, you know what I'm saying, my normal character, man. And I'm getting tired of these motherfuckers, man, who been talking about, well, a couple of things. They still arguing about, believe this shit or not, man. Desmond Ritter he didn't get the proper tutelage. He didn't get a QB coach. He didn't get this. He didn't get that. I said, man, I
that's what
say,
they saying
so
over there. Oh man,
yeah, 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 bro. They want to see him. They don't want to see us draft a quarterback. They don't want to see us spend no capital to bring in a veteran. They say, well, if we get the right quarterback coach, offensive coordinator, you keep Desmond Ritter because you got him in the third round. I say that's the very reason that you don't keep him, because he is inexpendable. He didn't cost you shit. You gave him a shot. Look at what he did with it. He had more turnovers than he had touchdowns. He did this to himself. You can't blame this on a quarterback coach. You can't blame this on a head coach. You can't blame this on an offensive coordinator. He got all the weapons that any quarterback in our division would love to have, and this is what he did with it. His ass is gone. And then after they watch what Justin Fields and DJ Moore did to our ass on Sunday, what they say is, well, that was our defense. Justin can do that 16 games out of the year if he play our defense. The very same defense
uh-huh,
that went
uh-huh.
from 28 to top 10 this year. That boy was auditioning. He was saying to Chicago, first of all, y'all gonna give up on me? DJ Moore left it out there on the field for him because that's his guy. That's his boy. They cool with each other. Young niggas, they
Uh-huh.
millionaires. He went out there and balled out for him. Now, it's up to Chicago brass, Ryan Poles, what he gonna do. And boy, he's sitting in the catbird seat. But it's
He's
up to
sitting in
him.
the catbird
you
seat.
saying you
But
saying
Yes,
y'all
he
going to
is.
get Justin Fields next year? Is that what you're trying to say?
No, what I'm saying is I'm sick of these dumb motherfuckers over here who act like he shouldn't even be thought about or talked about. That's what I'm saying, bro.
They
That's what
don't
I'm
want
Okay.
they
saying.
don't want him because he reminds them so much of Vic, and they
That's
got a
see the crazy
scar
thing,
from
yeah,
and
Vic.
then
yeah.
and then this
Stupid
is the
ass
thing. This is the
motherfuckers,
thing.
Q.
This is the thing. This is the thing. Is they gonna have to pay that op. See, it's gonna be you gonna. I keep telling you, Red, we have in these 6 years with Tampa, and maybe 2 other years, we have done every dumb shit that you talking about. We have done it. We
I
have
hear
Oh
you.
done it.
yeah.
Every dumb thing under the sun. Okay, so they want to be in a position of saying, okay, you gonna have to pay that boy that 5th year option plus that probably $40 million. You see what I'm saying? And
Okay.
then they're gonna say, "Oh well, we only got one season to evaluate him." But you done
Exactly.
seen what he's done with nothing. I like Field.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So he in essence, you don't need 2 years to
Okay,
know what you're gonna have with him.
exactly. Because if you give him the benefit of the doubt, which some people have had,
Yeah.
Sam Donald had. You see what I'm saying? They didn't. They
Yep.
ain't trying to get Fields, but Sam Donald, you gave him the second chance. Sam
There you
Donald had.
go.
coach said, we come over here and say, yeah, we can fix him. He did.
Yeah.
Sam Donald ain't finished a season, not now whole season
No way he been.
in the 5 to 6 years that he's been in there. He's been hurt. He's had
Yep.
mono. He's
Seeing
been sick.
ghosts.
He's been seeing go the whole nine.
Dang.
Justin Fields out there with that
Q,
damn
you remember
coach.
that motherfucker say he saw a Hank? Shit,
I
that's
remember he got
classic.
up there and said that. His dumb
I
ass.
say this
That
motherfucker
damn
here.
that coach. I can't think his name over there, but the coach over there can't coach Fields. And then they didn't have no talent around him. Now
Yeah,
y'all
yeah.
talking about no talent? They ain't had nothing. They was
DJ Moore
giving
is all they got.
Go. I
go ahead.
remember what I told you. Chicago was in a particular position where they have to figure out, do they want to pay him or move on with a younger option. So I'm
Yeah.
not saying that Justin Fields isn't a good quarterback, but
Yeah.
what I said is his arm strength right now compared to a Drake May or Caleb Williams, he can't outdo them boys at the quarterback position.
I'm with
You
you.
know, make it
If they
I'll
throw.
got
take either one of them
But
over him, Q. Q
yeah,
I'm with you on that.
yeah,
I'll take either one of them
yeah,
boys over him.
yeah.
I'm with
But
you.
for a
Cause
team like
Same
Atlanta,
thing here.
he's a
yeah,
good
Same thing here.
fit.
we lucky to have
Exactly.
him. We'll be
Yeah,
lucky than a motherfucker if we could get him.
Exactly.
And
he's a
that's
good.
what
It's
Shannon
all about
Sharp
fit.
said. That's what Shannon
Hmm.
Sharp said.
Yeah, that's what we're
It
talking
makes
about.
sense, bro.
We're talking about him in Atlanta. We ain't talking
Yeah,
about him in Chicago. We're
yeah,
talking about if I was sitting there evaluating him from an Atlanta
yeah,
perspective, you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? I'd be like, yo, the coaching staff and what he had going on over there is far and few from here. But we
You
don't know
got to
who
do
y'all
it.
next coach is gonna be
Red,
though,
Yeah,
Red.
Red.
That's
Think
the
yeah.
only
about
thing
this for
about
a second. Do you remember the Carolina Panthers when they had Cam Newton, Tolbert, and they had Jonathan Stewart, and they had a Russian attack like you haven't seen before?
Q, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. To this day, I'm a huge Cam Newton fan. Don't get it
Mm-hmm.
twisted. Don't get it
Mm-hmm.
twisted. I'm a huge Cam Newton fan, man. So yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
But
I
but
do
but
remember. I do
but
remember.
but but having a three-headed monster attack is, think about what y'all have with
what
Bijan,
y'all got.
Yeah,
with Tyler
yeah,
Algier, and then you
yep.
bring Fields in as a dual threat running back.
With
I
a
mean, as a
rocket
dual
on.
threat quarterback with a rocket
Yeah,
arm that can
yep.
get the ball down the field to your tight end. The play action is going to be deadly with y'all.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
Fucking deadly. And
Yes, sir.
Kyle
deadly,
Pitts would be right back
deadly.
in the discussion with his 1,000 yards.
But
Cause
these stupid motherfuckers,
but
they
look what he
say,
did for DJ.
yeah, oh man,
1,300 yards and 9 touchdowns.
I
This
got to tell y'all
motherfucker
something.
ain't spread. He ain't look at 9 touchdowns in Carolina.
I got to tell
Man,
y'all something too. I got to make a confession. I have hated on DJ since him and Calvin Ridley came out together. I've
Hmm.
hated on that boy. I kept saying, "Oh, it was Maryland. He ain't this. He ain't that." Let me tell you something. That motherfucker. I've heard the debates. Is he a number one? Is he a whatever? Anybody open their mouth and discredit that boy, they need to be slapped in their motherfucking mouth.
But I
That
told him
nigga
that
is
shit,
a
Red.
dog. That nigga is a
I
dog.
told him that shit,
We
Red.
talking about
They
DJ
kept
Moore?
Yeah.
telling us
Yeah,
no
hell yeah,
matter.
DJ Moore.
Yeah,
We kept
yeah.
saying he had 1,000 yards with nobody's at quarterback. And when he
Nobody.
finally got a quarterback, now you see what you got
Boy,
with
look
him.
at him. Look
The
at
boy
him.
got 1,300 yards and 9 touchdowns this
And
year.
Q,
Come
he
on.
do it all. He take the top off. He yards after catch. He high point the ball. He shifty. Man, get the fuck out of here, man.
But
That
Red,
boy is
you got
And
the
it's
everything what you
crazy.
same
want.
niggas.
Justin Fields
Hmm.
ain't even an elite thrower like that. If he had an elite
That's what I'm trying
quarterback,
to tell
what would he
you.
be doing?
That's what I'm trying to tell
Imagine
you.
DJ Moore with Aaron Rodgers. Imagine DJ Moore
Oh, Lord have mercy,
with a
Jesus.
Justin Herbert or some type of shit like that. Oh my
CJ
God, this nigga
Stroud.
would be.
That, you know
Oh
what?
my
You know
God.
what? You talking
Atlanta
about
Falcons with their
stop it, pop. Stop
with
it,
their
popping.
first
Stop
round
it,
pick
popping. Stop
is
it,
getting
popping.
an edge rusher. They're getting
I
an edge
know.
rusher. They're not
Look at
getting a
this.
quarterback.
It's a new year and the same old popping. Stop
Yes.
that shit,
Oh.
popping.
I'll be
Stop that
damned.
shit. Stop that shit, popping. Stop it. Stop it. You seen
Well,
Michael Penix Jr. last night, boy. Look, that motherfucker was dropping 50-yard
I like
dimes.
Michael Penix, dog. Woo, that
Boy,
boy is the truth.
that motherfucker got a long range accuracy, man, and he make it look easy too, man.
hey
He
Hey,
make that
Red,
that
shit look
hey,
easy.
hey,
they always talk about They
Yeah.
they always talk about his injuries whenever they bring up his name. This cat has
Yeah.
not been injured in 2 seasons.
Thank
He
you,
has
Q.
played back-to-back seasons with no injuries, and he's been dynamic in
And
both
he ain't
seasons.
scared neither. You saw him
They
take
don't
off with that
ever
ball
talk
last night?
about the positivity with this nigga, man. They don't ever
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah. Yeah. He going to get that money like Goat said. He moving up in the draft, man. He moving up in the draft. That's what Goat said, and you could see it last night. That boy was playing with determination, man. He
Yeah,
was playing with
yeah.
determination.
Oh,
And I
Atlanta
don't see
boy.
no
Okay,
yeah.
there it is. There it is. They said
Everybody was
they said.
saying he wasn't a number one. When they
Hold on.
traded DJ, they say, "Oh, I ain't losing no sleep behind that." Now, be
Yeah.
mindful. I was one of the ones that say, "Okay, what's the number one thing that you need for a young quarterback coming in? A fucking receiver."
A receiver.
But
And
hey,
these
check
stupid
it.
some bitch tell me they don't need it.
Hindsight is
This is
2020.
this
They
is
should have
this,
let
that
Burns go.
this, this is what it said on the scouting report about Penix. What Red just said.
Hmm.
Penix is a deep ball artist. They call him a deep ball artist.
I
Wow.
ain't never heard
He
that
Wow.
has
before. What is that?
downfield
Wow.
accuracy when
Yeah.
he has time to throw that motherfucker.
Yeah. Yeah.
They
Yeah.
call him
Yeah.
a deep ball artist.
Yeah.
And the
Yes, sir.
only knock on him is like
And like
you just
Papa
said.
say, that touchdown he threw to number 11 in the end zone, I think it was in the third quarter between two defenders. Boy, he had so much heat on that motherfucker, man.
Now,
Red,
now,
I
it's
now
say
his
this
quick
they
nigga
say,
here,
release,
man.
bro.
This
His
nigga
they
here
release
say,
ready,
is
man.
they
quick
He
as
say,
ready.
shit.
they say
He
he's
ready.
a
And like you
6 year,
said,
he's a 6 year senior.
injuries is a part of the game, man. I mean,
He's a six
if
year
you scared of
senior.
that, you might as well quit watching football. Because on
Yeah,
any
he's a
given
6 year.
play, you subject to hear the commentator say, we step aside for an injury. That shit happens 3 or 4 times a game, man. It's gonna
Now he's
happen.
Red. He's a
So
six
them
year
boys don't
senior.
play football scared. You can't. Everybody who ever put a helmet on, you know for a fact you're gonna get hurt easier playing scared of an injury than you will just being out there playing.
Now Red, check this. He's a 6 year senior, and on May the
Damn, did
24th,
I lock myself out?
In May he'll be
Yes,
24 years. He'll be 24 years old.
Damn, man.
And then the knee injuries. That's the only thing that's knocking him back. So that's the scouting report on Penny.
Let me ask y'all a question right now, we can get to the nitty gritty. 26. Don't we have a lot of quarterbacks playing the 36, 37?
40. 40.
No, 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 no. I'm just
Hmm.
saying
He said,
36, 37.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
So you almost, barring injury, you almost guaranteed 10 years with this cat. How long do you need for this guy to be a part of your franchise?
Well, all I'm saying, Q, is them. I don't
Ten,
know,
10
but in
years. 10 years.
some circles, they say them 3 years because 9 times out of 10 you come out at what 21, 20, 21.
Yeah, 21, 22 at the most.
Well, look at the 21-year-old we got. I could put his ass back in there and let him bake a little bit more in that oven.
They say don't talk about that 21-year-old boy. Don't do
Boy,
that now.
fuck that boy. I don't want that motherfucker.
He just a baby. Y'all don't do that now.
And he played just like a baby. You damn right. You hit that on the head.
Now let me ask y'all the thing.
Rockabye
I'm gonna ask y'all
baby.
another question. Will he get a second shot? Cause he ain't gonna work here. He's done here.
Yeah.
I don't
Will he
think
get a
so.
second shot?
What do you mean
Will
he
he get a
done?
second
He
shot?
ain't done.
He done.
They go. He not done.
Q
Go. They gonna put him. They gonna put him through the ropes at least another 2 years.
Q. In them 2 years, check it out now. That's what I just said. This right here, this
Yeah.
show right here is just called Keeping It Real. We got JJ on it. We got JJ on there. We got some of everything going on the thumbnail. We trying to
Go.
keep it real. We say hit the
Go.
reset button and
Me
everything like
keeping
that.
it real is
Okay,
us drafting JJ and letting him sit while they fuck up
okay,
with Bryce.
okay.
That's
But see,
that's
I
me
told you
keeping it
right
real.
here, that's not gonna happen. Can you fix
Well,
this
there it is.
offensive line? Can you fix this offensive line to be
That's the
able
problem right
to
there.
block
Niggas
for
don't want to
Bryce?
head.
To block for Bryce, an offensive line to block for Bryce, to enhance Bryce Young's
Go.
skill
The
set.
National Guard
Let's do
couldn't block
it.
for this little motherfucker.
Damn.
Okay,
Damn. Q say
okay
the
then.
National
There
Guard.
you go. It's a fact
God
right there.
damn.
Both of these suckers right here. The National Guard. You understand what I'm saying? The
The
National Guard.
goddamn
So
Army
that
Reserve themselves couldn't block for this motherfucker,
not
man.
not gonna be able to fix the offensive
Oh
line.
shit.
It is then Q. That tells you right there.
I've been
Yeah.
trying to tell
Yeah.
y'all this shit right here.
Look,
Nobody
Yeah.
want to listen.
okay, look here, look here, look here. Ikemi Kwanu has given up 18 sacks, right? Because of Bryce Young's skill set. It's not Ike Kwanu. Ike Kwanu had a 90 something. Went against Miles Garrett. What that boy name over there in New York? Number 5.
Trayvon Thibodeau.
Trayvon Thibodeau. He been against some of the best of the
But that
best in
that was with
every
Sam Darnold at quarterback. But with Bryce at quarterback, he's regressed.
thank you.
And there it
What I'm saying,
is.
he
Yeah.
got
You
18
got to look
sacks.
at that. You
But
got to
but
look at
no,
that.
this is what you got to look at. This is what you got to look at, Red. This is what's gonna keep him. This is what's gonna keep him, Red. He's going
Yeah.
in a year 3, Red.
Yeah.
In 2 years, you're gonna have to look at. In a year, you're gonna have to look at his 5th year option. In
Either
two
way.
years,
Either way.
2026. You
Yeah.
understand what I'm saying? To see what.
Yeah.
So it's gonna take 2 years anyway to move him,
Yeah.
and you're not gonna pay no guard left tackle money.
So let me ask you a question. Why is it so easy to get off of a first round left tackle, but we won't get off of a first round quarterback? Why is it
Thank you.
so easy to get up
Uh,
off of him?
Thank you, Q. That's the question, and I'm not gonna answer. I let the rest of these motherfuckers
Q,
answer.
that's a hell of a question you just raised because I have heard multiple motherfuckers come on here
There
and
you go.
dog Icky and
Yeah.
dog him. Get rid of him. Move him. Bring in somebody else. Cut
But
him down.
Red, we have seen this boy have success in his first year. And they already talking about. I saw a motherfucker in our chat the other day say, cut Icky Aquanu.
Ain't
What
that
the
some shit?
fuck?
Ain't that some shit?
They say, cut the nigga. They ain't say, move him to guard. They say, cut him.
He done had more respect at his respective position as a top 10 draft pick than Bryce has at his respective
And
position.
y'all see
Yeah.
what Chris said? Y'all see
By a
what Chris said?
mile.
Left tackles are harder to find than QBs,
They
and you
are.
are
Yeah.
right.
They
And
are.
you right.
Yeah.
You right,
He damn
Chris.
sure right.
Yeah.
Why you think we ain't had one since Jordan Gross? We done had every variation of a motherfucker at left tackle. We done had blindside Michael Orr. We done put Matt Khalil. We done
Matt
put all
Khalil
kind of motherfuckers. Yeah.
You
put
got all you
the
got
nigga that lost all that weight.
even
We done had
even
all
in a
kind of
down even in a down quarterback year where you got tons of backups, there are still more prolific NFL starting quarterbacks than there are prolific NFL starting left tackles. I guarantee you. I guarantee you. If we compile a list, it's harder to find that left tackle that's dynamic than it is to find that starting quarterback that's dynamic.
But you know
And,
what, Ray?
yeah, bro. Yeah.
Put Ike Aquanu on the Falcons right now. Or
Oh
put him
Lord
on
Jesus.
or put him on the Chargers. This motherfucker is Trent Williams on
Oh
another
Lord
team.
Jesus. Oh
This,
Lord
this
Jesus.
motherfucker is Trent Williams
Oh
on
Lord
another
Jesus.
team,
Q,
bro.
Q, don't get me, don't get me to shaking my titties because I'm telling you something. One of the things we're gonna have to do in the coming future is to get a replacement for Jake Matthews, who has
Mm-hmm.
been Mr. Dependable, bruh. So don't start talking no
Red,
shit like that
red,
because I'm telling you
red,
right now.
red.
Yeah.
What have I told you about the talent on this team? Have I
yeah.
not been keeping it real when I say some of these guys are third stringers, some of them fourth stringers,
Yeah.
some of
Yeah.
these guys are stars? I
Yeah.
have told you consistently,
Yeah.
Icky on a
Is a
different team,
foundational piece. He's a
foundational
foundational
piece,
piece,
bro.
man. Yeah, he is that.
But for
He is.
us, because of what they doing going against his skill set, making this boy looking like a goddamn bust.
Yeah. He
yeah.
ought to slap that
Anybody with
little.
sense can see that.
He ought to slap that little motherfucker. He might be done punked him though. We don't know. You know what I'm saying? We don't
Well,
know.
Yeah,
and people
I
who want to
told
make excuses, they say he don't have enough agility to play the outside, and that's why
You a lie.
motherfucker was saying Brady Christensen is a better left tackle than him.
He
Come
did
on,
it his
bro.
whole rookie year.
Exactly,
I
exactly.
tried that one time. One time he did red. He Bryce was up there trying to pump up everybody, and Icky
Yeah.
was sitting there talking to the position coach, and he slapped and Bryce slapped him on the shoulder. Icky gave him that look.
Yeah.
Everybody know that look now. If you
Oh
a
yeah,
real
yeah,
nigga,
yeah,
you
yeah,
know that
yeah,
look
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah, yeah,
get the
yeah.
fuck out of my face.
And ain't no quarterback, not now that's worth anything, stupid enough to challenge his old lineman. They don't do that. They don't do that. Why you think it's such a big deal ever since Dan Marino getting them commercials where he was buying his old lineman gloves,
Isotonic gloves. Yeah, them isotonic.
motherfuckers buying they old lineman custom made golf carts. You know what I'm
Rolex
saying?
and all type of shit. Yeah,
Rolexes.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Because they
yeah,
know they ain't
yeah,
getting paid if them boys ain't doing their job.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Period. Period. Period.
And we
So
showed y'all.
you think this little stupid motherfucker want to piss Icky off? Get the fuck out of here, man.
Q, what's my man name? The tackle over there in Indianapolis with Peyton Manning. Took that Pro
Damn.
Bowl.
We just watched the video the other day. I can't remember his name. Chris.
We showed him the video. What's that?
Chris
I
something. We just
forget
showed a video of this cat. That
something
Hmm.
joker
L.
say, hey, don't tell us how to block. Don't tell us how to block.
Oh, I
Bro,
remember you
don't
showed
tell,
that shit. Yeah,
don't
yeah,
tell
He
us
yeah.
was going in on Jeff Saturday, and
Yeah.
yeah.
and the guard walk over there. He was all pro. I
No,
can't
the
never
tackle,
remember his
tackle,
name.
Yeah.
tackle, that left
Yeah.
The
tackle. That's the
tackle.
left tackle.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
tackle.
Yeah.
Number 78. Number
And,
78.
and
Cat
he's
say,
the
don't
motherfucker.
tell us.
And he that and you know it's unspoken rules, but he showed you then who was the leader and the dog in that motherfucking old line
You damn
room.
right. You damn
Yeah.
right. Yeah, everybody tell, oh, the QB didn't tell them. Okay, yeah, the
Yeah.
QB
Yeah.
can't say
Nigga,
everybody
sit
now.
your motherfucking ass down. That's what he was telling Peyton. Sit your
Yeah, yeah.
motherfucking ass
Go
down.
sit down. Go sit down. Go sit down. And pay man walking his goddamn ass over there sitting the fuck
You
down.
damn right. You
Uh,
damn right.
Yeah, because before
Shit.
that, Peyton Manning been cussing Jeff Saturday out like hell.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was. I say, damn. I remember you showed that clip. I say, damn. Peyton in his shit. Yeah, yeah.
Just along, he hasn't played. Okay, this is the number one thing what they say about Icky right now. When you see that one particular technique that he keeps getting beat on, it's called a wide nine. And it's the same one when they put the
exactly.
edge rusher out so far that you can't determine what he's going to do on the plate.
Hmm.
Either he gonna drop back in coverage or he gonna come at a delay.
There
And
you
the
go.
number one thing is by the time his Icky figures out, he's probably trying. Like I watched him Sunday, he got a sack because he was trying to help the guard, and then by the time he looked over, Buddy done blow right by him, and it
That's
was
your,
like
and if
shit.
anybody knows, Q, if anybody has played the offensive line, your first read on the offensive line or your first protection is inside, your
Go,
inside gap. Because
go,
that's where
go,
your pressure comes.
go. Can I bring something to the people's attention too?
Yes, sir.
Anybody who done watched this season with Bryce Young
Mm-hmm.
at quarterback, can we all just agree that he has one of the deepest positions from snap than anybody else? They got
Yes.
him further behind the line than anybody else. Do you know what that means? That gives the defensive end wider lanes to rush him on because he's so
Yes.
far back. That means that the offensive tackles have to cover more territory to protect this motherfucker. He got to get into his drop step quicker. He got to protect the inside and the outside faster. I mean, he put them boys that nobody talking about that though, are they?
He puts them on an island. That's what Q was just saying. They take them.
Yep.
They got so much. They got tape on him. They got
Yeah.
tape on him,
Yeah.
and they got ways to beat him.
Yep.
If worth your salt as a defensive coordinator, you
Yep.
watch that tape. Like Q just said, you got a
Yep.
wide nine or wide five.
Yep.
Is what they call it. It's nothing but stretching out your stance and sitting out there. You damn near thinks that defensive rover or end is a motherfucking cornerback. He's
Yeah.
out there so wide.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
First offensive step is inside. Then maybe drop back. You know what I'm saying? To make
Yep.
that horseshoe, y'all. To make that horseshoe. To make that pocket. It's a horseshoe. Bryce should be stepping up in it. He's steady backpedaling.
Yep.
I'm not saying that's the 100%. That's what are we saying? That's the 100% thing that's like just killing them. But it's hard to block for Bryce
Yeah.
Young.
It makes it more
Especially these
difficult.
guys right here.
Yeah.
Especially these guys right here that we got. That's not their strength. That's not
Yep.
their blocking strength.
Yep. Yep.
So revamping this line And it's gonna take time. I just told you one person just icky. He's going into his third year. It's 2 more years on his contract before the fifth year option comes up.
And what Q is saying is it worth doing that when you can get a guy who doesn't have those deficiencies, who your line is absolutely fine for right now? That's a legitimate question. That's a legitimate question. If with JJ McCarthy, you don't have to revamp your O line.
No, no.
Did anybody see, since we playing the game, did anybody see Bryce Young slamming that damn tablet down?
I saw that. Yeah.
That shit was funny as hell, boy. I think that's what made Tepper throw that damn drink. Y'all done got my little boy mad. He slamming down equipment. Oh, God.
Well, everybody sitting here frustrated on the what? 16th game?
Yeah.
It's over.
So
Ain't no need for it.
go.
Yes,
Check
sir.
this out right here because I feel like we might have to start doing. We might have to start breaking down O-line classes for some of these people, man. Because
Okay.
Justin Long said he's paid to be on the island and block that guy. He has so much trouble moving side to side. These are facts. How are y'all getting this wrong, respectfully? And this is the number one thing. We watching week 3. And be mindful, in the 12th man, where it was the noisiest all season long, we watched this guy. Yeah, he got penalties for not being able to hear, but we watch him go up against some of the best young edge rushers. And everybody know that Seattle defense this year got some really good edge rushers.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
He went toe to toe with them guys, and he didn't allow any sacks in that game. Any sacks. Now, he had penalties, but he did not allow any sacks. Now be mindful. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. Well,
we saw Taylor Moton get beat up, had 3 sacks and shit like that the week before, and it was not good.
And can I say something, Q? To Justin Long, man, and listen, man, I'm on an opposite team, bro. But even me, as a Falcons, as good as my offensive line was last year, same for y'all. I would have all kind of questions if there was this much fall off with my offensive line as what y'all have had to deal with.
You go.
Thank you.
Ain't you at least open to the discussion of what caused them to drop off like that, man?
And no, we not cherry picking.
Check this, y'all. Check this. Now, you seen it right there on the Jaguar game. This is a perfect example. They finally put Tommy Tremble in when they seen them taking these wide stances, wide breaks. They finally put the end in to chip.
There it is.
To chip. All you have to see that. And that's what happened to us at the Super Bowl as well. That's why we don't have a Super Bowl.
Extra tight in the block. Common sense.
They've been doing it to us all year once they seen the tape. You take the motherfucking tackle, you put him in the B gap, and you split the end out wide. Iggy has to go down. The guard can't make that block, and Iggy can't make the block on the outside. You have to put the tight end in, or you have to take the running back and chip that guy. You got to do it. Everybody else fucking do it. You hear Brian Burns talking about, I got chipped. I keep getting chipped. That's what the fuck he's talking about. As the motherfucking edge rusher, the same shit. So how you gonna make our guy do it when nobody else does it? That's all I'm saying, bro. You right.
So whose job is it to point that out? The offensive line coach, the tackles, the guard,
the quarterback, the motherfucking line.
Oh, no, it's not gonna be the quarterback.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, and that's the problem. The guard, the center is supposed to point it out at the line.
First of all,
if the center don't point it out, the quarterback is supposed to pick it up and make an adjustment. But be it as it may, your quarterback can't make that adjustment. They're going based off of what the center can do at the line as he make his calls. And I'll be damned.
At halftime, the offensive coordinator supposed to say, "Hey, look here, man, they killing us with this shit right here."
They coming. He's
got to adjust. He's got to start adjusting.
And what I think,
Bryce got that tablet that he threw that Pop was talking about. That shit there's on that goddamn tablet that he
Yeah, he
going
saw
in the
his
work.
own mistake. He saw his own mistake. That's what that was.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. He
Go
And
wasn't
go
I
ahead,
looking
think
at it
it,
boss
I
from
think
his
man.
the
mistake.
Go
I
ahead,
think a
boss man.
major issue is he's not getting to the line fast enough. So that leaves no time for
That,
adjustments
that's
for the center
Paul.
or
That's true
Bryce.
too. That's true too.
He's
That was
getting to the
see,
line
that was
with 5 seconds left. What
there
adjustments can
you
you
go.
make in 5 seconds?
There you
You
go.
Yeah,
damn
that's a
See,
good
right.
point. That's a good
they
point.
pointed that out too. They pointed that out too
I've been
with the red
saying that.
zone.
I've noticed that since
Yeah,
week one. Why are we getting to the line with 5 seconds left every single play?
they said the
That
hard
doesn't make
head
any
motherfucker
sense.
want the hard head motherfucker want the play to come in through the damn headset. You see what I'm saying?
Mm.
That's why he holding his
Right.
ears all the time. He can't hear the shit, and the clock steady ticking down.
Yep.
A lot of this shit is his fault
I think
now.
that's what the problem
I
is.
know I be on him. I know I be on him, but you seeing it on the field. You seeing it
Yep.
on the field now.
Yeah.
You seeing it on the field. And you can't make adjustments. You're right. You can't make adjustments with 5 seconds to go before you snap the ball.
Right.
No, sir, you cannot.
Every single play. Come on. I'll see other teams. They get to the line with 10 seconds left at least. And the
Yeah,
quarterback
yeah,
making
yeah. You
adjustments.
go
They
there.
doing three
Yeah,
motions. Three people
uh-huh.
making motions. Like, come on, we can't even do that.
You can't do it. You can't do it. When goddamn Peyton Manning can Omaha 16 times if he want to. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That motherfucker gotta move it
go
tight
say,
end.
go
He got
say 16 motherfucking
yeah,
times.
16 times if he want to. This nigga can't even move a
and
tight
do
end, man.
motions.
He
And he can
can't
do
Yeah,
even move a
motions.
tight end in
yeah.
formation. I mean, man,
God
it's
damn.
serious, man. It's
A
serious.
lot of this stuff right here is fixable, but you gotta start. Your quarterback can't be this stubborn and bullheaded as a rookie.
Nah, he can't. He can't.
Can't.
He ain't the smartest motherfucker in the room, contrary to what he might think. He ain't.
He think he is. That's the problem.
Yeah, yeah.
And
He
our
need to.
owner is putting that in his head too. He probably telling him, "This is
Yeah.
your
Oh
team.
hell yeah, yeah, yeah,
Whatever you
yeah,
need, let me know."
yeah.
I guarantee that's what he's telling him.
That's where it's
The
coming
nigga is
from.
not approachable. I'm gonna tell you right now. The way they got Bryce now, this nigga is not approachable. You can't coach him.
I believe
A,
that, Q.
a
I
new
believe
coach
that.
is gonna be out the door because they gonna choose Bryce over him.
Nah, Let's stop right there. It depends on who that motherfucking coach is. Cause the right coach, I'm gonna tell you something right now. The right coach, Bryce will be fighting like a motherfucker for his job next year
Oh,
with
but
the
he be on
right
the bench.
coach.
The right coach have him on the bench. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
Reggie, tell me another backup. We got other Andy Dalton. Andy Dalton ain't the future. So why would you play Andy over him? You
Oh
understand
yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah, yeah. I agree with you. I agree with you. I agree with
So
you.
that already
But
tell you they didn't want no smoke for anybody motherfucking pushing this nigga. They ain't
but
want
I'm gonna
no
leave it.
smoke.
I'm gonna leave my comments right there, go, because I don't want to get Q started, man. It's already happened New Year, so I don't want to get him started talk about Harbaugh because he know damn well, and everybody else listening know damn well. If Harbaugh coming here, he bringing that boy with him.
Oh, he bringing
He bringing
JJ.
that boy with him.
Bringing
Red,
Yeah,
JJ.
yeah. He
JJ will be
bringing that boy
standing
with
through
him.
the door, and
It's
I
a
will
package deal.
rejoice from the heavens, and I will walk with a
Yeah.
walk. You ever seen Vince McMahon in WWE?
Yeah,
No chance. I'm gonna be walking
yeah,
my ass around here with my chest stick out if we get
yeah,
hardball.
like,
yeah. That's a
yeah.
package deal right there. That's a package deal.
Mm-hmm.
That's a package deal.
And you know what? I say fuck it. Bring him, let him bring his GM, because the
Yeah,
AD is
yeah,
GM that he's wanting to bring the other year, and let
yeah.
him bring his damn quarterback.
Let
I
him
like to see,
fix the
'cause
shit.
see, there you go. That's my pecking order. Like I
Yeah.
keep saying, my
That's
pecking
what you
order.
said to
I need
start with.
GM
Damn sure
and
did.
coach GM quarterback that can work together. Let them
Yep.
come. Let them
Yep.
fucking come. And
Yeah,
y'all will
man.
see the success. That's what, and then you will see success like that when you got a pecking order. You're going to
Yeah.
see success the first year. I guarantee y'all. In the
Yes, you
first
will.
year. And then, what the hell happened? Damn, it's so much better. The
Mm-hmm.
organization, the pecking order is right, y'all.
Yep.
The
I
shit
bet
is
you that
right.
nigga
Yep.
can find DJ Chark. I bet you his ass to
Yeah.
find Mingo. I
Oh
bet you
hell
all these
yeah.
boys will look better.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, you talking about JJ?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck yeah, man. Fuck yeah.
JJ,
And you
that.
know what? And they'll
Mm-hmm.
be happy as hell too, because they know that they contract money going up, because they getting the ball. All that shit work hand in hand, man. All of it work
Yeah.
hand in hand.
Mm-hmm.
This shit can be saved in this year right here. But I'm telling y'all. Yeah, well, you you sitting around here. We got the owner throwing drinks on people.
Yeah,
Oh,
that motherfucker done lost it.
it's like see it. One thing with you in enemy territory, you throwing drinks on people. This shit could have went bad. It could have went bad. Now they could
And
some
Duval?
that motherfucker in Duval. That one,
Y'all
that
better
one little
tell him.
Ray right there.
He don't
It's
know
some
where the fuck
But
he
niggas.
at.
but
It's
see, Ray,
and that shit in the hood too, man.
He don't know
but
where the fuck
Shit,
he at.
damn showed up.
yeah, it is. Ray, but that wasn't Ray now. He threw that damn drink on though.
No,
You
it wasn't.
understand
It
what I'm saying?
wasn't. It wasn't.
The
Yeah,
other
yeah,
nigga
yeah,
would have been.
yeah.
They'd have been make. You know how you make your hand a cup and help the other nigga.
Oh, they would have rushed that. Yeah,
Stop.
yeah. They would have rushed that sweet. They would have rushed that motherfucking sweet.
They'd have rushed that
Yes,
sweet.
sir.
Them niggas would
Hell
have came in
yeah.
that motherfucker. They'd have been in there. You understand what I'm saying? It'd have been something stupid going on up there in
And
He
you
Duval.
fucked
better
with the right
believe.
one.
And you
Right
better
one.
believe it was some of them at that motherfucking game too.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
In Duval, hell
That,
yeah.
that wasn't the right one. Wasn't the
More
right one.
go,
He
more
threw it on the
goals in
right.
their mouth than a motherfucker.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah. He
telling
threw
you
it on
right
the right.
now. So shit.
Step up,
Yeah.
catch the right motherfucker. They can put their black ass hands right on that nigga, man. Mm-hmm.
You damn
He
right.
thought Bryce Young
I
got hurt.
love every second of it.
Bryce Young went home with a headache. He done went home with them damn doobie dots on top of his damn head.
And check out what was funny too, man. I laughed at that shit. They talking about he got mad and stormed off. That bitch got scared and left there. That motherfucker threw that drink and got the fuck out
Mm-hmm.
there, sweet man.
He a pussy. He a
Yeah, he
pussy.
a
I saw
pussy.
it.
He talking about
Mm-hmm.
security. Y'all get
Yeah.
these motherfuckers.
He threw that drink and flipped that motherfucker over. Then he started backpedaling. Oh
Yeah,
shit! What I
yeah.
done? Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
like y'all say, the GM, the reason why he was still, cause that ain't his first time seeing the motherfucker act like that, man.
Uh,
He
uh,
done seen it before. He done seen it
Oh, that's
yeah,
before,
just
man.
Dave. That's just Dave. It's okay.
Yeah, yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
He done seen. See,
He
he
just
done
wants to be
seen.
seen. He just wants to be seen.
Yeah,
That's
A
all. He's
hothead
trying to get.
motherfucker.
Yeah, he just wanted to get some attention. Because what owner goes to an away game? I don't think I've ever.
And
Y'all can
show
correct me
his
if I'm
ass
wrong.
like that. And show his
Yeah,
ass
what
Man,
like that.
owner? When have
Yeah.
you ever seen Jerry Jones go to an away game that's not an important game
Man,
where he
none
has to
of
be
them.
at?
None of
Mello.
them.
Come on now.
None of
Mello.
them.
We
None of
2
them.
and 13. What the fuck he got to
Who
see
and
right now at
yeah.
this point? What do he got to see? What looks different from the first fucking
Come
week?
on, man.
Not a damn thing.
Same thing.
That's a crazy motherfucker, man.
Just
He's
alone
sitting up
say
in the
Jake.
box.
Just alone.
hey, this shit don't even look different from preseason, bro. I tell you, I'm seeing the
Mm-hmm.
same shit that I seen in preseason.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see no different from preseason. They couldn't get the ball out in preseason.
Preseason don't matter, go.
Yeah, they couldn't score in the red zone preseason, and they ain't did it since.
Mm-hmm.
They haven't.
I
Let me ask
told y'all
you
when
this.
I took one look at this team, this was a clear indication of what was gonna be coming. Don't
Yeah,
no Q, no go. Preseason don't matter. I said,
preseason
there's
don't
a
matter.
problem.
Did,
Them
I'm
niggas
did
just
said
you
we'll be
curious.
crazy.
I'm just curious.
go
Did you watch the
play?
game last night, man? Because that was not a fourth round out there throwing that damn ball.
Yes, sir.
Well, he like Bryce, so
Nah.
that's why he's saying that.
Oh, I got you. I got you. I
Mm,
got you.
It's bias. It's
He
bias.
trying to
Yeah,
stand up for his boy.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Okay, okay,
yeah.
okay, okay.
He love Bryce.
I ain't mad with that.
who
Well,
MD Bryce, MD Bryce.
no, that ain't MD Bryce. That's just alone.
Oh,
He love
Yeah,
Bryce.
yeah. I'm a frat dude, so I done stood in the corner for some weak ass motherfuckers too. But you better believe when we got back there to the crib together, man, I cussed they motherfucking ass out. So I hope you cussing Bryce ass out.
I know this nigga ain't called Matt Corral name in the same breath as JJ. One
that's what he
competing,
said. That's what I
one
say.
gonna be
MD Bryce.
competing for a championship, and one ain't even sniff a championship.
They
That's why I
mad,
say
man.
MD Bryce.
They
That's why I
mad.
say
They
MD
mad.
Bryce. I read his comment. He said JJ a third rounder.
They mad. They
JJ
mad.
McCarthy will never make it to the third round, y'all. I'm
Damn
sitting here
sure
trying to
won't.
tell y'all.
Damn
I'm trying
sure
to tell you.
won't.
It's six official motherfucking guys. You got uh
Especially not if he won a national
Caleb.
championship. He definitely ain't falling in that
Thank
court.
you. Thank
Yeah,
Come
you.
on,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Because
That's what I
this
told
this
you.
this is only raising their stock.
No,
This playoff run is going to
crazy.
raise them up
That's
higher.
it. That's
Educate
the
them.
only
Go.
reason.
Tell them
Now
how these boys going. Come April.
you
And wait
got
till the
Caleb.
combine come.
Yes,
Now
sir.
now now Red. See, you got Caleb, and he gonna pull
Yeah.
that Bryce Young bullshit.
Oh
He
yeah,
ain't
yeah,
gonna
yeah,
compete.
yeah. Yeah, he ain't
He not
going.
gonna
Yeah,
compete because
yeah.
he already he's the media darling.
And he way
He
more cocky than Bryce is, so you know that bitch ain't going to show up at no
yeah,
combine.
he's not going. Now see you got Drake May,
Yeah.
which is they saying is your A and B, just like Bryce and what's called it was Bryce was the media darling,
Yep.
CJ Stroud,
Yep.
you know what I'm saying? This and that. Now I don't know. Drake might throw. Drake
Damn,
probably
you're
will
right.
throw.
I think it's gonna be a repeat of this year. I think Drake May gonna
Yeah,
end up being
Yes,
better than
sir.
Very
Jalen
similar.
Williams.
Very
Yes, sir.
similar.
yeah.
Yeah.
Drake probably, Jaden Daniels, he'll go in there and throw. Now,
Yeah.
the surprise to me has been Bo Nix. Bo Nix has risen like a motherfucker.
Yes, he
And
has.
that's
Yeah,
because
cause 4,000
Bo
yards, that hard to duplicate, bro.
And Q,
exactly.
that completion percentage. That
Mm-hmm.
Exactly,
completion
Red.
percentage.
Exactly, Red. They saying he pro ready, but
Yeah.
they say he's got some other stuff, you know what I'm saying, that like this and that, right?
Oh, look at this comment
Got to
here.
get it right
Them boys
place.
bringing up Stetson Bennett and they bringing up Max
Oh
Duggan and them
Jesus.
No,
boys. Be
no,
mindful.
no, no,
What them
no.
boy
This is not
5'9",
them.
5'10"? Then we tell you this
Exactly.
boy
This is
wasn't gonna
not
do it.
them. This
Now
is
what
not
didn't they
them.
say at
This is
Georgia?
not
That boy had all them pieces around him, which was
Yep.
why he was successful.
Yep.
yeah.
Y'all got to stop this cherry picking shit today, man.
Yeah, y'all got to do that shit. This is
Y'all got
not
to
that
stop this shit,
situation.
man.
This is a whole different situation.
I like
That's right. It's-
my bad. Low key, I'm starting to like Bo Nix a little bit more and more. I watch him.
yeah, he's
He
played a
got some
lot of
good
ball.
I
game
think he's
tape.
gonna
He
be
got some
good.
good
I
game
think he's gonna
tape,
be
I
Poppy.
good.
told
He do.
y'all he Kirk Cousins 2.0. That's what he is.
Yeah.
He's going to
You
be
got
average, but he ain't gonna be spectacular.
you want
He
me to
looks more
compare him?
athletic. He looks
I'm gonna compare him,
more
Q.
athletic
I'm gonna
though
compare him.
than Kirk Cousins.
I'm gonna compare him. Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy.
Yeah.
Hell no.
Brock Purdy, yes, sir. He's played as much ball as Brock Purdy has. That's
That
what
boy
makes Brock
can't.
Purdy so
I
good.
look. As a Duck
And they're
fan,
telling you that
that boy can't hold Brock Purdy jock strap. I'm
you
trying
got
to
to look
tell
at
you.
the experience, though, Q. He's played high level ball for a long time. He's
Now I've
ready.
been ranting and raving about both quarterbacks. Now I
Yeah.
told y'all
Yeah.
Brock Purdy is my
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah. You
But the
have.
number one thing you got to understand with Bo Nix is Brock Purdy, his special game is West Coast. Short, delivering the ball, short passes, he's accurate as a motherfucker. You ask Brock Purdy to start deep ball throwing, he out of his element. That's not what he
So
do best.
basically,
Yeah,
you
that's what
saying
it's
Brock
gonna come
Purdy in
down
the
to. A
right
lot of these
situation. You
quarterbacks,
saying
what
Brock
team they
Purdy in the
go
right
to.
situation. Is that what
Yeah.
you're
Right?
saying? Brock
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
Purdy
it
in the
don't
right
matter
telling
what
you,
team.
situation.
It's
Bo
gonna matter what
Nix
teams they
is
go
the
to.
same way. Structure has to be in place for him
Thank
to
you.
be able
That's
to
what
come
I'm
and
saying.
carve people up. That's why I
Thank
keep
Okay.
telling y'all.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank
Okay.
you. That's what I'm saying. Brock Purdy in the right situation. You put Bo Nix in the right situation. You got Brock. You got both of them right there. Is what I'm saying. You put both
Mm.
of them quarterbacks in the right situation. You gonna have success because they played a lot of ball. They seen it, and they gonna play towards their strength. You're not gonna rattle either one of them. Brock Purdy cool as a cucumber until he get that mug. He go against a defense that put pressure on his ass. That gets him off his throwing block, you got a problem.
But
Bo Nix
Purdy's
same
special,
motherfucker.
bro. For a guy to go in the seventh round like how he did, Mr. Irrelevant, and you watch how quick his release is, and when you see him get up to the line of scrimmage, he looking at the defense. He already know what they're gonna do. He's a film junkie. This guy knows film backward. He anticipates what they are going to do, and those are great intangibles of a good quarterback. A lot of
Amen.
niggas forget to watch fucking film when they
They
get
don't.
there as quarterback.
And
They
Q, I'm gonna
don't.
tell you something, man. Motherfuckers can hate your good analysis all they want to, but if you watch this boy, man, and you think about from the top draft, okay, so that's what Mr. Irrelevant is. Come on, man, let's keep it 100, man. You talk about from the first pick in the draft to the last pick. You trying to tell me everybody else at every other position looks better than this guy? This guy he got a mastery of his damn position and of his offense, man. You ain't said nothing but the truth, Q. I don't
But
know
but the,
why. I
but
don't
the
know why
number one
motherfuckers
thing,
don't want to
Ray,
accept it, man.
they not gonna accept it because number one, he had time to really get in Shanahan's playbook. Like I say, the student of the game that he was, he took all the time that he was sitting on the bench and he
Yeah.
put it to good use in learning that
Ain't that what
playbook.
he's supposed to do though, Q? Ain't that what he's
That
supposed to do?
That's
exactly,
what he's supposed to do.
exactly,
That's what he's supposed to
exactly.
do.
So when his number
Because
was
they
called
play
upon,
a
he
lot of
was
ball.
ready.
He didn't get
Yeah.
that motherfucking position back, did he?
Mm-hmm.
That's
Ain't
what you
look
supposed
back.
to do. He didn't
So
get a
so Red,
position back. Yeah.
Red, they say most of these guys, right? Most of these guys what? That have
Entitled.
all the athleticism and have all the intangibles. You 6'4", 6'5", 200 some odd pounds,
Oh yeah,
big
yeah, yeah,
round
yeah.
arm, this and
Yeah.
that, right? Why they play 2 years of ball?
Yep.
9 times
That's
out of
it.
10, they play 2 years of ball at these
Oh
Power Five
yeah.
schools
Yeah. Yeah. I
because
see
they
what you're
right
saying.
there
Yeah.
in line to somebody else. They come in there and they junior year and they may play their senior year, or they come in there and they sophomore year and play their sophomore year and they junior year and they leave. They only
Yeah.
play 2 years. People
Yeah.
like Brock Purdy and Bo
Yeah.
Nix have
Yep.
played a lot of ball. You
Yep.
understand what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yep.
That's why
Yep.
some of these guys look so good when they finally
So
get their chance.
Same
so
thing with
MD
Penix.
Bryce, MD Bryce, he is a game manager, but he's like, what do you take? Okay, he's like the ultimate game
Who the
manager.
fuck keeps saying there's something wrong with being a game manager though?
Nigga, game managers win Super Bowls. I don't know what the fuck they talking about.
Thank
Like,
you.
I don't watch
OJ,
Brad Johnson. Who was that nigga that came back that time for San Fran? Jeff Garcia, game
Yep.
manager.
Yes.
Boy,
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
motherfucker was carving people up.
and my man, the other that went to Washington after for Kirk Cousins, got his leg broken. Shit, he went to Kansas
RG.
City.
RG3?
No, AJ, no, not AJ.
Oh,
What's his
oh no,
name?
no, no.
Uh,
Damn, he was at Kansas City first, man. He commentating
Mahomes.
now.
Alex Smith.
Yeah,
Alex
Alex
Smith.
Alex
Smith.
Smith.
Alex
Alex
Smith.
Smith.
Alex
There it is.
Yeah.
Alex Smith.
Alex
Alex Smith
Smith.
game master. Hot as a motherfucker. You know what
Yep.
I'm saying? Alex before he got hurt, Alex was getting ready to take the boy to the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, yeah. He was
And
ready.
Goat, you're right. He's thought of as a classical, stereotypical game
Don't
manager.
get the
That's what he's
ball.
thought of.
Yeah,
Because
take
he
the ball.
don't put the
Also,
ball in harm's way. He
yeah, you
protects the
I
don't.
think.
football and he keeps the chains moving.
And all I'm saying, MDJ, that's not necessarily a bad word. That's all I'm saying, bro. You know how much respect I have for you, man. We've
Oh,
talked.
he on here
Uh,
I
now.
think. I
He
think.
on
yeah.
here now.
Oh yeah, I'm up here. Go
Oh
ahead,
yeah.
Ray. You can finish. You can finish.
No, I was just saying, you know how much respect I have for you, man, and for how you analyze, man. I'm just saying, to me, I don't view game manager as a bad term, man. I don't. So, I mean, if that's the system that you play in, what I would rather see a quarterback who plays well and fits well with the weapons around him, rather than one who tries to upshow everybody and fucks up that system.
Let me ask you a question, Red.
Yeah,
Do you consider Dante Culpepper a game manager?
let me think. Watching him play.
Culpepper now.
Yeah,
Remember, he had Moss, Chris Carter. He had probably one of the greatest offensive
good running
weapons.
game because didn't he have
Good
that boy
running.
from Ohio State running the
You
ball, Robert?
damn
Yeah,
right.
yeah, 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 yeah,
Now be
yeah.
mindful. You take them weapons off the team. What the fuck is he?
That's a hell of a point.
Average at best.
With a good
I
Average.
think.
a
I
good
think what.
arm and can't get nobody the ball to nobody.
Q, Q, you
I
just
think
you
what people
just said
allude
what
to
I
when they
was gonna
say game
say.
manager,
You
they're
just said
saying
what I was
like
gonna
you can
say.
only get so far with that guy. Like
Well,
you
Yeah,
got to look at
but
Alex Smith with the Chiefs, and then they didn't really win. They didn't go to the Super Bowl until they got somebody that was better than a game manager. I think that's what people were
hmm
trying to say.
I'm
but
just
yeah.
saying
there's
they gotta
nothing
have a
wrong with
perfect
that.
situation. They have to have a perfect situation. Like you'll say Alex Smith on the 49ers or the Chiefs, but the Alex Smith on the Redskins, did he do anything for the motherfuckers?
The
He didn't do
nigga got
shit
his
for them.
leg tore off for
But I'm just
MDJ.
saying he didn't. That's the same thing I was saying with Brock Purdy. You take him off that team with all them playmakers and put him on a average team, he not gonna do that. Them numbers gonna look terrible. Hey, well, they might not
Well,
look terrible. It's not gonna look like what it look like now. That's what I'm
MDJ,
saying.
MDJ, let me tell you something. The National Football League is designed for that, though. It's designed for that. I'm gonna say, and this is the reason why I'm gonna say this. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
look at our year right here in NFC South. Everybody got this weak ass schedule. If any of these teams in the NFC South would have had a quarterback that would say a Mahomes type quarterback, we'd be sitting there wondering, Okay, what's your record right now, Red? How many games y'all won?
7. Yeah, 7.
7. They be a 10-11 win team because of the weak ass schedule.
Yeah.
Everybody goes through that. Look at the Eagles last year; they had a weak ass schedule, but the Eagles
Yep.
have a good team. But then they
Yeah.
progressed a little bit this year because they had to play the what's called some of them good
A
teams
more
again.
difficult
You know what
schedule.
I'm saying?
Damn sure
Yeah,
have.
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
second time, like the 49ers and shit. But see,
Yeah.
everybody got that weak schedule. Everybody got a big schedule. Look at the motherfucking City Chiefs this year. They got a
Yep.
tougher schedule this year. Plus, like everybody want to say, Eric, been enemy gone, the damn receivers and all that shit. They going through hell to get, just to try to be relevant and stay in the hunt.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
designed. Now, if you do have a game manager or somebody who, like you just said, do not put the ball in harm's way. Turnovers will cost you a fucking game. So if you
Yeah.
Yeah.
win them easy games because you didn't turn the ball over and you play fundamental sound fucking football, guess what? You're gonna get a win. In a weak
Yeah.
schedule year, guess what you getting ready to do? You get ready to go to the playoffs. And then it's up to you to go in there where you sitting in the bracket. Next thing you know, you in the NFC championship game. And you
So
might
so
roll
so
over to the
go. So go.
yo,
Let me ask you a question. Would you take a quarterback that gave you anywhere from 200 to 250 yards and 2 touchdowns week in and week out, and his efficiency rate was about 70% on completion?
goddamn right. You damn
All right,
right.
all right.
You
Hold
just
on,
Yes,
hold on,
said
hold on,
that.
sir.
hold on, hold on,
Yes,
You
Two
hold on,
sir.
damn
hold
touchdowns.
on.
right.
Yes,
Yeah,
Oh,
yes,
sir.
you
sir.
damn
Yes,
right.
sir.
Yes,
He
Oh,
sir.
didn't
okay.
put
Yes,
he didn't put
At
the
sir.
ball in no
yes,
harm's
sir.
way.
Q,
Yeah, at
What's
who
up?
gonna do that?
What's up?
70%.
Hold on,
What's up?
Q. Who's gonna do that on our? Who are you talking about? Give me a name. Put that person on our team. The person you talking about. Put them on our team and tell me they're gonna give you them numbers right there.
But Q,
Tell me
before you do
JJ
that,
come to our team and do that.
let me
He
ask
won't do
DJ,
that.
let me ask
He won't do
MDJ, let
that.
me ask MDJ a question. So the opposite of a game manager in a good system with weapons all around. So you're saying that's Brock Purdy, right? So the opposite, and you're saying if you take him and put him on another team where he doesn't have all that, what would he look like? Okay, so I would say the opposite of that. I would give you what's that boy name at San Diego?
Oh, you talking about Herbert?
Herbert. Justin
He
Herbert.
he is a
Justin Herbert.
dynamic quarterback, but he don't have the system around him. So what the fuck good is he?
No good.
He giving
That's
you
why they
But
five
but
drafted
thousand
this
him.
is the
yards with
thing though.
no wins, no
But this,
fucking wins.
Right.
this year, but
That
you
well,
got like Herbert when
last
they were in
year.
the playoffs
Last
last year.
year, Q just told
They
you
were
he
in the
gave you
playoffs last
5,000
year.
yards, and where did
They
they
were
The
in the
go?
the nigga
playoffs.
got
They were
Austin
in the playoffs
Eckler,
last year.
Keenan Allen. He
They
got
were
what's the
in
other
the
nigga at tight
playoffs.
end? He got all them weapons around him and throwing for 5,000 yards and sitting at home with me and you every year.
Yep.
Yeah.
They were in
Number
the
6. They
playoffs
picking at
last
6.
year. They
They
made the
picking at 6.
playoffs. They made the
They
We
playoffs
just did
last year.
on the
did
bubble.
we
On the bubble.
In
On the bubble.
the
They played the wild
AFC.
card.
They in
They played the
the
wild
AFC
card,
making the
MDJ.
playoffs. In
They
the
didn't win.
AFC, go.
MDJ.
In the
MDJ.
AFC. The
But look,
AFC.
look,
Every
bro.
good
here we
Look,
team
go.
in the
look,
league
look.
is in the AFC,
Unless
bro.
Here we go.
MD, unless you motherfucker win your division and you sitting up
Oh,
there, like the Ravens are right now. When
Yep.
you come out, if you that second team, not unless you behind that second team, like the Cowboys and the Eagles, you know what I'm saying, battling for something like that. Now, if you in a wild card and you got to play, you got a tougher road, bro. You not having no home game. You got a tougher road. Y'all just won't get to the playoff. You got a
M-
playoff
M-
berth. You got a
but
playoff
you
MJ,
berth.
saying get
MDJ,
somebody with
MDJ.
250 yards. I
Name,
just wonder
name
who is
me,
that person? Who is that
name me
person? Is
a
what I'm saying.
dynamic quarterback, not in a system, not a game manager, dynamic quarterback that has his team in playoff contention.
I mean, the
I
easy
wait.
one would be
I
Lamar.
wait.
That's the easy one. For me, the easy one is
Wait a minute.
Lamar.
Wait a minute.
That's
Wait a
the
minute.
easy one.
Zay Flowers,
A rookie. He's a
OBJ.
rookie. OBJ old.
He
Yeah.
old.
His
The
whole
He
nigga
team
old.
stop.
got hurt.
He can't run.
Okay, he had two running backs go down. His best weapon, which was Mark Andrews, is down. I mean, come
So
on,
even
man.
Here we
even if
go.
we give Lamar that credit, and I'm willing to give Lamar that credit, because he can damn sure put a team on his back. So you gave me one, all right, and then we say Purdy is a system quarterback. So I would tell you, Kirk Cousins is a system quarterback, and since before he got hurt, he had his team in the playoffs. Give me another dynamic one that's got his team balling out.
That's not like a system quarterback to me on like a weaker scale, or because I mean the easy ones I would say Mahomes, Jackson.
But
I would go there. But if you want me to go lower, I
What?
can. I can go lower.
Go lower.
I
Hello?
I give you one that ain't got their team is close to the playoffs, but they ain't there. And I don't even think he's that great of a quarterback. But Justin Fields, he's not a game manager, but you know what his talent can be. Or Herbert, even Herbert. Herbert, they suck this year. But like I said, they was in
We
the
say a
playoffs last year with the same
quarterback
team.
that maybe you got the
That's
question
not a
fucked up.
game manager.
That's not a game manager. So that
Yeah.
means this guy is gonna come out here and put the team on his back and make
Yeah.
extra throws. Come
Joe,
on, MDJ.
Lamar
Well,
Jackson is the best quarterback in the
Lamar
NFL.
Jackson, Patrick Mahomes. I said, do you want me to go lower? I went damn near as low as I can go when I said Justin Fields. He's not a game manager, but he can go win you games off his ability alone. Justin Fields ability alone could win you games. Brock Purdy can't.
You say he can't.
Brock Purdy ability alone can't win you a game. Now, if you
So
got shit around him, it can win a lot of games.
we taking in the. So first of all, you look at this San Fran team without him. You look at this San Fran team without him.
Okay,
They gave away a motherfucker for a box of cookies because they say compared to this guy, he ain't it. Compared
And he
to
don't
this
miss.
guy.
And MDJ, by the way, I don't see Brock Purdy missing too many receivers. I don't see Brock Purdy missing too many receivers. And to me, that's what a quarterback's supposed to do, is to deliver the football to the receiver.
It is. He's in a good system. I mean, them receivers wide open, and he making pinpoint passes. Like he
But
still
y'all
got the
keep
him.
shitting on the man. I don't understand this shit.
I'm just saying, if you put Brock Purdy on the Carolina Panthers, what do you think his numbers gonna be?
Nigga, nobody on the Carolina Panthers is gonna look worth a fuck.
Put him on the Bears.
They'll be better than Bryce. They'll be better than Bryce.
On the Bears.
Yeah,
I bet you they'll be better than Bryce. They'll be better than Bryce.
It'll be better than Bryce. Because he still got the requisite height, he got the ability, he got the smarts now to be able to read defenses, so he'll look better than Bryce.
On the Bears. Put him on the
Bears. Put Brock Purdy on the Bears.
What's Brock Purdy record?
He gonna be a dead nigga on the Bears because of that offensive line. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Justin Fields got them 7 wins, but
I'm gonna tell you right. Justin Fields running for his damn life.
Damn sure is.
MDJ, he ain't beating nobody with his arm. He beating everybody with his legs. That's a difference.
Yeah.
We talking about a quarterback.
He got one receiver. He got one receiver in Chicago.
It's not because
Justin Fields got one receiver in Chicago.
His arm ain't good. It's not because his arm ain't good.
Bro, we only seen 2 games all season where Justin Fields come out here and dominate through the air. And that was the Thursday night football game they had where he dominated with DJ Moore, and then in this past week where he went off.
Okay.
Not him, but
if you put Justin Fields on the 49ers, their record gonna be the same, right? But you put Brock Purdy on the Bears, it's gonna be that.
I don't know because Justin Fields hasn't shown me that he can play winning football. Yeah. He hasn't showcased that in the NFL, and that matters. Knowing what to do, when to do it, having to do things at the right time matters.
Okay, then Joe Burrow. You put Joe Burrow on the 49ers.
You put Joe Burrow on the 49ers, them bitch with it every Super Bowl.
Won 2 Super Bowls.
Them bitch with 2 or 3 Super Bowls.
They won 2 already.
Nigga, don't ever disrespect Cake Joe like that. That's my other boy.
Yeah.
Don't ever talk about Joe. Joe is that nigga.
Yeah.
Joe don't need no help.
Now, MDJ, I can't believe you said that shit right there.
That nigga is steroids. Joe is steroids. he gonna build your offense up immediately.
The point ain't Joe Burrow, it's Brock Purdy. Now the Bengals are a good team. You put Brock Purdy on the Bengals, they gonna look just like that boy they got right now. Let's back it up for the Bengals. They gonna look just like that boy right now, right?
I think he's better than Browning.
Okay, how much better you think he is? That's what I'm saying.
And this is, think about it. Browning, the problem, think about it. If you put Brock Purdy on that team right now, with the way that offensive line is, and the weapons with Jamar Chase, he might look better on Cincinnati than he did.
He might.
They got done. Joe Mixon They got
Yes,
Jamar
sir. That's what
Chase.
I was about to
Come,
say. They got
come on,
weapons
bro.
at
You saying they
every
might look
position.
better?
They got
They might
weapons
look
at
better
every
with Brock
position.
Purdy.
Come on, bro.
Oh,
You saying they
no, he's
might look
saying then
better
with
with Brock Purdy?
Browning. Then
He
with
might look
Browning. Yeah.
better in Cincinnati and than he do in San Fran right now is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He might look
Hell
better.
no. Eh,
Nigga, you give me Jamar Chase and Boyd, and you give me what's the other receiver?
So T. Higgins, shit.
T. Higgins. You give me them
Hell
three
yeah.
motherfucker, and I'll go win you a Super Bowl off of bare knuckles right now, my damn self.
And turn
See,
around
Brock
and hand
Purdy
the
gonna
ball
get
to
them a
Joe
Super
Mixon.
Bowl, but Burrow and the boy that's there now can't get him a Super Bowl. But Brock Purdy go over there. Is that what you telling me?
I
Because
said
if
he
that's
was
what you telling me,
still
I can't change your mind. So I ain't,
see,
you
see,
know,
see what you being is an ignorant ass right now. Cause
okay,
what
that's
I
why
just
I'm
said,
asking you. I'm
what I
asking
just
you. I'm
said
not
is he would
saying
look
anything.
just.
You
I
just
said he
don't
would
like the
look.
fact you don't like the fact that
He
I'm
would
asking
look
you. I'm asking you. I'm
just
not saying I'm
as
asking you.
good in San Fran or better than what he looks right now in San Fran. I did not say he would win a fucking Super Bowl,
All
nigga.
right, Q. You missing the point. The
Oh
point
my
is,
god.
every time I put him in a situation with weapons, you gonna say he looked good. But if I put him in a situation with no weapons, you make an excuse for him. But
Okay,
I
put the
put
nigga on
both of them
Carolina
in
right
the
now.
same set.
Put the nigga on
He's
Carolina right
trash.
now.
That's my
Put
point. He's gonna be
put him on
trash. So you
Carolina.
can't just okay,
No,
that's
no,
my
no.
point. He's gonna be trash. You can't just say, give me somebody who don't turn the ball
I'll
over
Brother,
put
and give
Brock
me two
Purdy
big
on
brother,
games.
Carolina
That's
right
Brock
now, and I
Purdy. That's
guarantee
Brock
you
Purdy.
we would have won about 7 or 8 games this year with these same punk ass weapons that can't get open. We'd have won
Justin
about
Long
seven,
say
eight
Josh
games.
Allen.
put Brock Purdy.
I beg to differ.
I'm like I said, I take Brock Purdy, Justin Fields, and probably one of them backup dudes. And like I just told y'all earlier in this podcast, the blocking scheme would change to the strength of these linemen that we got. All
Yeah.
these linemen that we got
Yes,
are
yes,
not
yeah.
garbage. Y'all can't sit there and say they garbage. Icky had a 91. Motherfucking Bradley Bowman, his first year playing with Sam and all them boys, he went. Y'all remember what to do? We had Paradis, Matt Paradis was playing. Cause
Yeah,
Baker
got it from
Mayfield
the Broncos.
and didn't
Y'all
want
win
to
this
didn't
division with
want
Justin Fields. Y'all win this
yeah
division with Justin Fields.
Matt
Man, we would
Paradis
win this division with Andy Dalton right now if we'd have had that nigga playing.
Yeah, but what
exactly.
I'm saying,
It
Justin Fields, believe
changes.
this or not, and I know a lot of people ain't gonna like what I'm about to say, but Justin Fields would have unlocked Miles Sanders. He would have unlocked Miles Sanders. No,
I don't
and the
think.
reason why I say that is because you got a key on Justin Fields. You got the key on him.
But
Let
the
me tell
most
you something
important
about
thing
that dumpster
is the
juice named Miles
blocking
Sanders.
scheme
Nut
I
can
changes.
go
help him.
Q. I'm sorry, Q.
Nut
I
can
try to
help
help
that
the
boy.
little. I try to
Hey
help the
Red.
little motherfucker, man.
Hey Red.
Miles Sanders is the worst
yeah,
pickup ever.
yeah, MD.
I, I'm gonna tell you like you told me. I respect your opinion. I be thinking you be on point a lot of times. But
Yeah.
my thing with you is I feel like you be looking at it from the standpoint of the Falcons. Like you put a game manager on the Falcons, them boys gonna win 10, 11 games. You put a game manager in Carolina, we win 2, 3 more games than we won now. We win like 5 games. So to me, you look at it from a different perspective. Like a
Okay.
game manager on the
Okay.
Falcons, great. Y'all boys, I don't know where y'all go. You might go to the NFC Championship. You might not win it, but you might go. But for us,
MDJ.
we need a talent, man. I'd rather just
MDJ.
keep swinging
I'm
than go
telling
get
you
somebody
right
that's going to.
now,
Okay.
with
Okay.
with with
MDJ.
with with Andy Dalton at quarterback right now, based off what we saw week 3, if he consistently did that same performance every week, you got a fighting chance to come out and win a game.
Q.
And,
Q.
and that's all I'm saying.
I just gotta say this to MDJ right now, because you know what, bro, you just hit the nail on the head on so many fronts. I know I told you I love the way that your mind
I agree.
think. Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this,
I agree.
Poppy. Let me ask him this, Poppy. So you say not a game manager in Carolina, but that weapon from the quarterback position. Was that the same case before the season? Because these fellas were saying that's
Damn.
what y'all needed. That y'all needed an AR-15.
Hmm.
But see, that's why they felt like that. See, my problem with AR was I was looking at games where he just missing wide receiver. I'm looking at his arm. Athletically, he would have been perfect for us, and with the right coach. Like if Wilkes was here, I wholeheartedly believe they would have took Anthony Richardson or somebody to that nature. I just felt like the best quarterback was C.J. Stroud. I didn't want Bryce because I feel like I done seen Bryce 2-3 times in the league. Like Johnny Manziel, Bryce Young
Yeah,
ain't shit but a damn a more careful Johnny Manziel, in my
That's
opinion. They
exactly
do the
who he
same
is.
thing. They do the
Yeah,
That's
same
exactly
thing.
who
It's
he
just
is.
Bryce
yeah,
take
yeah.
care of the ball.
That's right
Yeah,
on
he
point,
was.
He's not as
MDJ.
reckless.
that's a
He's
good
not as
call.
reckless, but
Boy, you
I
eat
just
your
never
Wheaties
wanted
today.
Bryce. I just never wanted Bryce. But AR, I didn't want him either. I will say that. And looking back at it, I feel like AR probably would have got hurt with us too. Because I feel like wherever you go, that's just his play style.
He
But
would have been taking the game over with it.
but at
Yeah,
the
Yeah,
yeah.
same
but
time, Andy
at the
would have
end of
been
the
in there and
day,
we'd been in a better position.
I could have stick my chest out and say, I know we got the guy. Heard or
You got
not?
a chance. You got a chance.
We got the guy. And,
Yeah.
and for me, the guy, whenever he comes back and fall back in line, because his ass will be back next season,
Yeah,
they
he will.
know in Indy, they got the guy. They ain't
And
got
the
to go
coach.
looking.
And
You
the
damn
coach
right.
too.
And he look. Richardson didn't do nothing different than Lamar has done. They made him run the ball. They didn't do nothing different than any athletic quarterback has done. So it
Good point.
wasn't. Nobody knew it. And then nobody know he was gonna get hurt. It just so happened he got tackled and fell on the shoulder. It broke. Shit, Alex Smith then had 3 broken shoulders. Ain't nobody sit here and say, "Oh, he can't throw the ball no more," or we was gonna lose because I knew he was that type of quarterback that was gonna go out there and broke his fucking collarbone. It happens, bro. Like y'all gotta be
Injuries
careful
happen. Yep.
when y'all put these stigmatizations on these people or put these labels on people just because of their athletic ability. Because if you think about it, Lamar Jackson has been healthy his whole fucking career. He has not had not one single surgery, and he still runs the ball. But you're
Good
going to
call,
get
Poppy.
hurt in football. The problem
Yeah.
is when you have a guy like Anthony Richardson who has some of the flaws of your offensive line. He can also, like Red
There
said,
you go.
unlock your running back because now they got to pay attention to 2 guys. You could have ran that RPO system. Now I know a dumbass like Leo would have not liked it, but
Well,
unfortunately,
damn.
he said that he liked Anthony Richardson too, which doesn't make any
Yeah.
sense to any of the guys that he said black men didn't run the ball. So unfortunately, bro, like that's saying, oh, you knew he was gonna get hurt. Everybody gets hurt in the NFL, whether
Yeah.
you're athletic or you stay in the pocket. It just
Yep.
happens, bro. I don't want to put labels on people just because I see other quarterbacks run the ball too, who also can throw precision passes all over the field.
Yep.
I'll be
Yeah,
damned.
AR don't look to run. Like even when I watch him in college, he don't look to
These boy
run. He
cooking today,
can
Q.
run, but he don't look
I
to
ain't
run.
lying.
What I was saying was, I feel like if he was with us, I'm just saying if we drafted him, I'm gonna say he got hurt the same way. I'm just saying because our old line ain't that good. I'm just saying. I'm not saying I want him to get hurt or
It
think
ain't
he
that
would get
good.
hurt,
That
but
you got to stop that too, MDJ. It's not that they that good. It's the wrong system for them. It's not that
it
they
is.
ain't
It
good.
is.
No,
I
he
don't
It
think
is.
everybody understand how important it
It
is to
is. It
run
is.
towards the strengths of your team, to work towards the strengths of your team. If zone run blocking is the strength of your team, why in the fuck would you get on a pass block? Why would you
40
get on a
fucking
pass
times.
block
Right. Right.
40,
Right.
40
50
fucking
times a
times.
game? Why would you do
40
that?
fucking times.
Because you setting your players up to fail.
I ain't making the
Now,
defense job easy.
Now we gonna highlight them every play that they out there looking stupid because we seeing it more. It's more frequent. Now, instead of playing to their strengths, if their strengths is run block, you got that run that motherfucking ball. That's what you do. You run till your ass can't stop running no more. Forrest, run, Forrest, run.
Run, nigga, run.
That's the one thing I love about Steve Wills. When he took over the team, he said, "Shit, we gonna run the fucking ball."
What he
What did we
6
do
games.
every week?
He won 6 games. And then he
6
won
fucking
6 games.
games. We gonna
But
run
you
that
know why?
motherfucking ball.
You know why
Whoop
Steve
say,
was ran the
Whoop
ball
say,
I
because
love
these
that.
he knew
motherfuckers
they
been
couldn't
making this
pass
shit
block.
hard.
He knew
Q,
pass
and
blocking wasn't their strength.
you so right, Q. You so right because that wide 9 technique wouldn't have been as much as a problem. If you look at
Mm-hmm.
what's his name for the 49ers, the Bozeman kid, right? You know why he's had
Mm-hmm.
all those stats? Because they line him a better wide 9. He's
Yep.
He
way
rides the
out
wide
there
nine.
far left.
Wide
But
nine,
if you
wide
run,
five. You know what I'm saying? It's split.
yeah,
Yeah.
if you
And let him
but if you
go.
run, right, and if you running the ball like how Steve Wilson has said this year, if we was doing that, he ain't worried about no wide 9. He ain't about to be in no wide 9, and we running the ball
They
Right.
because
play
you
true,
done took
Pop.
yourself
They play
off the
true.
plate.
Yeah.
There you go.
They
There
play
you
true.
go.
They get back what they supposed to do. They back that motherfucking linebackers up. They have to play true
Hey,
because they
look,
don't know where you coming from.
I wouldn't be me if I let y'all get away with that shit, man. Yeah, none of y'all wanted Steve Wilkes. The only person I know wanted Steve Wilkes was
I didn't say
704
I wanted
and
Steve
me.
Wilkes.
Well,
No.
like, look,
MJ, you missed it. Okay, hold on,
Here we
MJ.
go. Here
I
we
can't
go.
let
They
you get
started.
away with it. I just can't do it.
MJ, I'm about to get you.
Typical
They
nigga.
already lied. They already lied to you early. We peeped it a long time ago. We told people. They first said we're gonna be a hard nosed running team. Then they turned around and said, no, we're not gonna do that.
Hmm? No, he
Man,
talking about
we,
Steve Wilkes.
no,
He said none of us said we wanted
Nobody
Steve's.
wanted Steve Wilkes but
no,
704.
I know,
That's it. Nobody
you
else
saying
said
that.
that.
I'm saying
Hmm?
that they lied to us this year, saying we're gonna be a hard nosed running team. Steve Wilkes wanted to run the ball, right? Then they turned
Yeah,
around and said something totally different. Said that we're not gonna run the ball. I mean, yeah, I didn't want Steve Wilkes either because I felt like he didn't have the supporting crew. Not only that, why would you want him to coach here with an owner like that when all he wants is yes men?
I'm gonna
I
be
wanted
real with you,
Steve Wilkes for the
MDJ.
same reason y'all want Burns, because Burns want to be here. You want Burns.
I,
The numbers don't say he's all that, but the fact he want to be here and got talent, and we know he could be better, you want him here.
the
Steve Wilkes
only
wanted to be
reason,
here and showed you he could do better with less. We had
the
less.
but MDJ, the only reason why I didn't want Steve Wilkes is because I said to myself, I need to see us come out and put offensive productivity on the field. And what him and McAdoo, I get it. He took what
Defense.
he had at that moment, and he was a defensive minded coach, but we needed to see at least a little bit of offensive productivity. And hence, we have seen this shit with Frank, and it does not look good. Please bring me back to the defense. Look. I'll be the first one to say they got that shit wrong,
I'm gonna
all
tell
the
you
way
I
another
wrong.
agree.
thing. I'm
I
gonna tell
should
you
have
another
stuck,
thing.
but guess what, MDJ? We wouldn't have had to worry about that if we went with the coach I told y'all to go with from the fucking start. And the nigga he was at the golf course pleading his kids to tap it in, and Tepper said, "No, I don't want you. Because you want to bring your GM. I don't want you." So had we had it my way, and we went and got the coach I wanted, we'd have been winning right now. That's
And
how
But
I
let me
see
ask
it.
another thing too.
MJ,
This is
you
one
want
thing
to
they
vote?
said. Check this. Y'all remember when we played the 49ers? What was it? Not last. Was it last year?
Yeah, that was last
Last
year.
year
That was last year.
at the Nico right, and they said it on the telecast. They said this could be the next coach for the Carolina Panthers. Right here, they
Wow.
showed the Nico right.
Wow.
We
So
did
everything.
not pick that man because Red. Guess what? Your owner had it in his mind. I want
Boy.
an offensive minded coach. I want Bryce Young. I want this. Anytime he set his just tunnel vision, what the fuck he
Hmm.
want? That's what we got.
I
That's
want
some
an
hard
offensive
shit.
coach, the coach Bryce Young, and
That's some
that's
hard.
the direction he wanted.
That's some hard
I
shit to
I
swallow
still
right there.
want,
What you just said, go to
I still
realize
want
that y'all could have D'Amico Ryans and C.J. Stroud right now in Carolina.
And
Wow.
Bobby Sloyd,
And
who's
Bobby
one of the
Sloyd.
top one of the
Yeah.
I
top
still want an offensive. I
huh?
still want an offensive
Come on,
coach.
man.
Damn. Damn.
So,
I done seen
if
enough.
Damn.
MDJ, you said you want a Steve Wilkes.
Whew.
Yeah, yeah, I wanted
That's some
Wilkes,
deep shit.
but on
So
hindsight,
let me
no,
ask you this.
yeah,
Let me ask
yeah.
you this. Is Steve Wilkes being your offensive, your head coach, right? How is Steve Wilkes going to get any type of number one type of wide receiver to come here if all you're doing is run the ball? Because you're gonna have to hit some type of numbers as a wide receiver. Even if you wide receiver too, they're gonna throw things in your contract to say, okay, if you get these amount of yards, you get these amount of catches. But if all you're doing is
Escalators.
running the ball, the
Yeah.
ball is not being spread around. You are going to come down here in Carolina and block, and whoever the running back is getting the ball. I'm just trying to see how Steve Wilkes is going to bring talent in here. Not only that, number two is Steve Wilkes don't have the best record in his coaching pedigree. He don't. He don't have the best record. So what coach is going to come behind him to try to build a good
But
staff? Because if you
but
look back and
popping.
see Wilkes' record,
Popping. They fucked that brother in Arizona though, man.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
get
And,
what
and
you're saying,
plus,
but they did
plus
fucking popping.
McAdoo
Yo,
wasn't
no,
his guy. That's not who
I
he
go
hired.
further
You
than
don't know who he would have got.
Red. I
Yeah.
go further than that. I go
Okay.
further.
Okay.
I
Okay.
do know who Steve Wilkes is because he still got that same dude with him. Look like he part of the Puerto
Al
Rican
Holcomb.
mafia.
Al Holcomb. You talking
Okay.
Al Holcomb?
Yeah,
Papa said
Al
mafia.
Holcomb, he still got that man following him around. At the end of the day, I'm saying, if that's all you got is Al Holcomb, I'm
Okay.
not. I'm not that excited. I'm just telling you.
Okay.
So if you got to have people that want to come follow you. If
Yeah.
he's never won anywhere he's been, even in college,
Yeah.
how are you gonna inspire me or any other talent to come play with you or be coached by you other than defensive players? You
And
got to
see,
score points.
you just educate me because my knowledge on him was limited. You know what I'm saying? You see where I went back to Arizona. So
Red, but you're
yeah,
right though, Red. He got screwed in Arizona. Well,
yeah.
anybody
He did
said,
get
Richard
through.
Sherman just said it. Richard Sherman just said it. It takes time, man. You got to
Yeah,
get these
yeah.
coaches 3 to 4 years, man, to come into a situation like Carolina.
And
It's
that's
gonna
the
take
scary
3 years.
thing with
Shit.
y'all. That's the
It's gonna take
scary
three,
thing
four
You
taking a
years.
need
position
3
with
It's
y'all.
gonna
years
take
at least. You can't fire a
yeah,
motherfucker after 1 year.
yeah,
But you
man.
know
I
what?
get it.
But it
And
ain't
Honestly,
I'm gonna
so
say this.
bad though.
I'm gonna
honestly,
say this.
I think
I'm gonna
It
that
say
I
ain't
this.
think the
bad.
owners
That's
association
about that high.
may tell Temple he need to cool his ass out because he's fucking up the product, man. They may
Go ahead,
tell
Yeah,
him
boss.
that.
I understand though, Red. You still got to understand it's so bad around here, Red. He had Frank them shit was I didn't see what was gonna happen to Frank. But see, Frank got fucked up because Frank didn't pick his quarterback. Bryce Young
Yeah,
was not
yeah,
Frank's guy, y'all.
Yeah.
Frank
yeah,
got fucked from the gate. Frank
yeah,
got fucked from the gate.
yeah. He
And
did.
then
He did.
I done
it
tell
was
y'all
just time.
1,000 times. A new coach come in, you better pick your goddamn quarterback. Cause
Got
You
if
to,
you
better.
go with
got
scraps, look at Matt Rule. If you sit around, oh, Tepper ain't gonna fire me.
And
Bullshit.
with that owner, you're right. You're
Mm-hmm.
right, Q. You're right.
Yeah. You better pick your quarterback coming through the door because whether he give you the keys to hang yourself or not, your ass going on that road, whether you
Yeah.
like it or not.
By mid-season,
I'm telling
he
you.
gonna be
I
pissed off.
I told motherfucker Frank Wright was gonna get fired. Everybody tell me, no, it ain't gonna happen. He in his first year, they ain't gonna do it. Okay, all right,
Q, you said it. You said
all
it,
right.
Q. When you say that night when you was on it, you say something happened. The way that motherfucker said "fuck." You said it, Q.
That nigga was losing his mind. Fuck,
But look though,
fuck, fuck. Oh, okay.
he right on this right here. Y'all gotta realize when Matt Rule left up out of here and started and went on that tour and started talking and ranting and shit, he actually really thought he had 7 years. He
Yeah.
thought he had 7 years, my nigga.
Or at least he thought he had three. I mean, they fired that nigga so quick. A year and a half going into year 2 going into year 3.
Damn sure did. The
But he
Temple don't
had
fuck
7 years
around.
that mother thought he was gonna get all 7 of them motherfuckers to fit to straighten this shit out.
Temple don't fuck
Temp ain't gonna
around. You
give you
bet.
Temp ain't gonna give you
Mm-hmm.
about 2.5.
Yeah, he
Two
ain't
and a
gonna
No,
play
half.
with
hell
you.
no.
He ain't gonna play
Your
with you.
ass got 8 games, and if your ass come out them first 8 games and you look bad, you might as well go ahead and pick you another house on Zillow.
And Q,
You
that's
might
what
as
I was
well.
finna say. Q, that's what I was thinking. I said, motherfucker, take that Carolina job. You better rent you a condo, motherfucker.
Yeah, yeah. You
Your
might
ass ain't
Red,
getting.
Red.
Yeah,
You
Q.
might
Yeah,
better
no.
get you a goddamn Airbnb because you can live
Hmm.
in one spot you can
I
rent
know that's
I'm trying to
you can
tell
rent
you.
and live out of
right. Go say
man.
Airbnb in that
You might
motherfucker.
I'm
Airbnb
trying to
shit.
tell you. Ain't nothing long term in this motherfucker unless you come out winning.
Yeah. You better be on a week
And,
to week lease.
and, and
Motherfucking
that's what we
extended
sitting at
stay.
right now. He might as well go into a weekly hotel because his ass ain't going. I'm trying to tell
Q,
you.
say that motherfucker over at the extended stay, huh?
Boy gonna be at the extended stay trying to get his damn trying to heat up grits and shit on the damn little eye.
Boy,
Yeah, you
y'all
damn
sick.
right.
Y'all boy
Hey,
crazy as hell, man.
you know how motherfucker take you to Thanksgiving toting food. He better tote food every motherfucker for the every night. All
Get that
night,
little
a night
bag,
bread. Yeah, a night
get that
bread
little bag lunch when he leave the hotel in the
that's all
morning,
he
huh?
need. That's all he need.
Man,
That's all
I'm
he
trying
need.
to tell you. Any coach that's coming up in here, unless you take that off season, gut this entire roster,
Yeah,
and,
yeah,
and make your moves. I'm trying to tell you, if you wait around and keep a lot of these guys, your ass is out the door. You better start making moves day one. Day
And I'm
yeah,
gonna
one.
tell you, I'm gonna tell you though something. I'm gonna tell you something right here, Q, and you know this. Now, the first time, this is how Temple punked them motherfucker. 'Cause I can see how he did when he threw that drink just a while ago. He punked him.
yeah,
Hmm.
First, he come in the mother, he all smiling and shit. Y'all done seen him.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Anytime
yeah,
he was
yeah,
smiling with Lou, and he was smiling with Ron Rivera and all that. He punks a motherfucker first time. He gonna cuss at him the first time. He
yeah.
gonna tell him, motherfucker, fuck up, get this goddamn team right, right? Now, if they sit there and say, okay, yes, sir, Mr. Temple, you know what I'm saying, whatever. He know he got him then.
He
I can
got him.
already
He
see.
got their ass
I
go.
got him.
No,
Yeah.
sir.
Now,
No,
if a
sir. I call that nigga
motherfucker,
by his first name. Look, David.
yeah,
Look, David. Cut this shit out. Go on, sit
Wait
your
a
ass
minute,
down.
motherfucker. Yeah.
got, hey, you got to go nigga on him, Q. Who the fuck is you talking to? That's what you got to tell him. Right there,
Yeah.
from the gate.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right there. Hold up, man. Who the fuck you think you talking to? You got to straighten this motherfucker.
That's all
Right.
he understand. That's all he understand.
That's all he
Nigga only know
understand.
niggatry. I'm trying to tell you.
That's all he understand. You got to say, who the fuck is you talking to? He going to say, oh, well, hold up. He gonna say, let's don't get on the wrong foot. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You see what I'm saying? He gonna know right then. Oh shit! I got somebody that's gonna kick back on me. I got somebody gonna kick back on me. Boy. You say, hold up, motherfucker. I got the quarterback. I'm gonna choose this quarterback. You done did it 8 motherfucking times and fucked up. I got this one
That's right. And it's gonna take a coach with a backbone to talk to
with a
this
backbone
motherfucker like that. Yeah.
to come in here.
Yep.
Absolutely.
That's
Absolutely gonna take
exactly
a hiccup.
what
And that's why we
And
gotta
our
get a
chances
real
of
one
getting
in
that
here.
coach is and
I
our
don't
chances
want
of
no
getting that coach is low.
Hmm.
Right.
yes,
Right. Right. You're gonna have that, Poppy.
and that's what that's one thing that's gonna fix this place right here. Until we get that. Until we get that. We through. It's a mess around this motherfucker, bro. Y'all ain't and the thing about it, you ain't seen it all yet. David Tepper ain't come with an apology or said shit. It's been 48 hours. And he might not say shit.
Wow. You see
I'll
what
be
Leo
damned.
just
He ain't gonna
said?
say nothing. If he was gonna say something, he'd
he
have said it
ain't
by now.
going to.
He said it the next day.
Yeah, he ain't going
He
to.
ain't saying nothing.
Yeah, I said that earlier. He ain't
Exactly.
going to.
Wow.
The check
It
has
ain't gonna
already
sell
been
the
mailed.
ticket. Yeah,
Yeah,
it
he
ain't
didn't
gonna
pay them
sell
off already. Yeah, he paid them off
this
already.
ain't selling the team type shit. That ain't selling team type shit right now. That ain't selling. They ain't gonna force him to sell the team.
Oh
Nah, he
no.
ain't did
No. No.
nothing
No.
crazy
They not.
enough yet.
No. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
Nah, if he threw the cup and said, "Oh, you nigger,"
yeah.
that
Oh
would have got his
yeah.
ass up out of here.
That's
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
That's out of here. That's out of here. That's out of here. That's out of here.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
out of
yeah.
here.
So all y'all do is keep pushing these buttons at these games and just see how far you could take this
He
motherfucker.
about
That's
stupid
all you
enough
do.
to fuck up though. He is about stupid enough to fuck up though.
Cause if I
But
sit anywhere that's them boxes red, I'm gonna be right there. Look at the little bitch you picked. Look at him. Look at this little bitch. You couldn't do better than this. You having a weekly meeting every week and you couldn't do better than this shit.
Hey
listen,
Q,
we can
I know
You
your
better not
ass.
go without
You
me.
know what
You
Q?
better not go without me.
Yeah, yeah. You know what Q
I'll
has
be
to do?
there.
Q will walk right over to his security and his agent and say, "Here go my cash app information right here." So
I'll be the most notorious motherfucker out there. I'm trying to tell
follow
you.
that bitch. Follow that bitch everywhere he go.
Yeah, he go to the bathroom. I'll be standing right behind him. Hey, look at this motherfucker. I told you this shit wasn't gonna work. Now go and finish piss. But when you zip up, I'm gonna tell you this right here. Your boy still ain't shit. Your boy. Hey, that nigga, I'll be a fucking nightmare. Every time you see me, I'll be telling the Bryce Young ain't shit.
Be at the owners meeting fucking with that nigga, man.
Nigga can't take a pissy piece. You damn right.
Yeah.
but this
That's
this
your
this
boy.
but this ain't enough. This ain't enough to get the team out of his hands. This ain't enough.
Yeah, unfortunately, it ain't
The
enough.
biggest thing, yeah, the biggest thing they may come with is a suspension like they did. Kraft, or
Yeah,
take a
yeah,
draft pick. That'll be the
yeah.
two biggest things. Take a draft
Now,
pick or get you
ain't that
something.
something, Go? Now,
They
they
take
start
another
taking
draft pick.
draft
Oh
picks.
my
It
god.
ain't like we got picks to give out in the first
we
fucking
already
place.
But they want to. But
we ain't
see,
even
Q, that's to do something to hurt.
we ain't even
That's be
got none
like,
as it
hey,
is.
they gonna have to send
Nah,
a
man.
message to. They gotta send a
Send a
Okay,
message.
message
We
to this
gotta send
nigga
a message like,
pockets.
yo,
Don't send a
hey,
message with the fucking picks.
and that's what I'm
Damn.
saying. That's what I'm saying. Q. I can't
send
see
a message.
them. I can't see them. I can't see them taking a draft
They're,
pick because that's
they're
against
not
the
taking the
team
draft pick,
over
bro.
this. Nah, they they
Yeah.
they will
Yeah,
make him
I
stay
think it'd
Red
be a
away.
is
suspension
the
or a
team.
Yeah, they'll
fine.
make him stay
Red,
away
he
from the
is the
games
team.
for a
Red,
while.
he is the team. The team is his. This is his. This is his
Yeah.
shit.
They they
Everything
Yeah,
they
you
but
have
want to
they're
done
say
it
trying.
about
before.
he the one through the shit. We got to hurt him. We gonna take a motherfucking draft pick for you.
How
This
do you
is
hurt
your
him? By
Let him
not
take a
letting
pick
him
then.
build his team.
That's what
That's how you
everybody
hurt
wants.
him.
Let him go ahead and take a
y'all
pick.
thinking as
Go
a
ahead, take a
fan.
pick.
Yeah, y'all thinking as a fan. But that's his team. This is his team. Take his
Yeah, I mean,
goddamn. That's what I
I get
say.
your point. I get your point, but I don't know if that's I don't know the word like Poppin
We
saying.
fucked
I
up,
don't know if
Red.
that's a yeah, but I don't know if it was egregious enough for it to be a
No,
draft pick.
yeah, yeah, no.
You think
Nah, it
it
Red,
was
wasn't.
go?
Red,
You
It
think it
wasn't. I don't
Red.
was?
think it
Y'all,
is.
y'all, y'all hold up. Y'all hold up, Maul. Check this out though. Check this out. That shield. That's that NFL shield. They
There it
signed
is.
contract. That
Yeah,
shield will
yeah.
not be embarrassed. Do y'all
Y'all think the
understand?
motherfucker
That's
was
it.
drunk?
Huh?
Ooh, Tipper?
Yeah, you think the motherfucker was drunk?
No, he just
Nah,
stupid.
nah. He
Yeah,
going.
he
He
just
I
just
got a
yeah.
stupid.
question.
He
I
just
got a
stupid.
question
He
because I need to
emotional.
see
This
it.
is shit emotional
Yeah, he
niggas
definitely
do.
emotional. He
Hey,
definitely, like
hey,
Leo say, he
hold up,
emotional like a woman, man. Yeah.
hold
He
up,
is
Q.
worse than a
Hold up,
woman.
Just like his
Hold up.
wife.
Did
Huh?
he do it on purpose or I haven't seen
I
it? Did he do it
Red,
on
Red
purpose?
just
Yeah, he
asked a
meant to do
question.
that.
Yeah, go.
Red just asked a question. Red said, "Was he
Damn.
drunk?" If I was in that stadium, 0 to 20 something, I'd have been drunk. So you know he might have been drunk. You
Okay.
understand
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
He's
yeah,
sitting
yeah,
there
yeah,
in
yeah.
the motherfucker.
Yeah.
He could have
Watching
been
that
drunk,
shit.
y'all.
Yeah.
Watching that shit. Thunder.
Yeah. 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 He
My
had to
He
be
point
might have
is,
been
drinking.
go at 2-13. What the fuck he watching the game there for? Why is you in
exactly.
Jacksonville watching the game
Exactly.
like a proud owner when your ass don't need to? It's 2-13. What's so proud about that?
Tell you what would have been funny if Nicole would have been there and slapped his ass for doing that stupid shit.
Nah,
Cause
nah, nah. Q, I
you
gotta
Nah,
know
tell
cause
she
Q
she just
something.
as
miss him.
mad as he
No,
is.
no, hold on. Let me address Q question
Go
because I
ahead,
got to
old
answer.
poppin'. Go ahead,
Hmm?
old.
Yeah, Q, ask me that question one more time. Say it one more time for the people in the back.
What question? I don't know what you're talking about. What question?
You said why
Why is
was
he
he what?
proud like he a proud owner
At
of
the
a team?
game.
Why
Why
was
was he
he
at the
at the
game?
game at 2-13?
Because he fooled like the rest of these dumb motherfuckers thinking Bryce Young gonna do shit. Ever since they watched that Green Bay game, like, oh shit, Bryce done woke up. No, he didn't.
Okay.
That's why he
Okay.
was
That's
there.
that's a good point, Bob.
That's
Yeah.
That's a
exactly
good
why
Thought he
he
point.
had
there. He
thought
thought
he
his
had turned
son,
the corner.
he
Yeah.
had finally got jumped off the porch. Nope.
The number one
No.
correlation that we
It's a
got
good
with this
point.
nigga
That's a
is
good point, Pop.
after every game where he don't get results he want, he's screaming and hollering and doing something like a child. He is a
That's
grown
true.
ass child.
This is true,
Yep.
Q. This
This
is
nigga
true.
right here is so mentally unstable. I
And
have
he the
never
owner.
seen.
And he the
He the
motherfucking
owner.
owner.
Owner. The owner going off like a kid, throwing tantrums and shit like that. I don't get my way. Fuck! Fuck! He outside the locker room hollering and cussing.
So Goat, I
Man,
think
they
I
should.
do agree with
The
you.
NFL should just.
Go ahead. Go ahead, bro. No, go ahead.
I
Go
was gonna
ahead.
say the NFL should invest in like prerequisites or something to become an owner. Like it seems like you can just like if you have enough money, you can just buy any franchise and nobody can
Well,
get
I
rid of
think
you. I think the
I
NFL
think
should
two
look into
billion
like
dollars
Yeah,
prerequisites or
yeah,
something.
yeah.
two
Yeah,
billion dollars is qualifications enough, I think.
that's
Because
Yeah,
when
yeah,
you,
Yeah,
that's
they
yeah.
call it.
no, because yeah, you're right, but
hey,
you're right,
hold
but
up.
and
Hey,
that
hold up.
that
Hold up.
is
That's what I was about to
You
say.
right,
If I
but
had
That's
$2
what
billion,
I'm saying.
them boys
That's what
wouldn't give
I'm
a
saying.
fuck what I did for a living before.
All them
Q,
piles of motherfucking money
Yes,
sitting
sir,
over
Mr.
there,
Q.
them
Yes, sir,
piles.
Mr. Q. Come on
Yeah,
in.
yeah,
Q,
yeah,
Come on in
yeah,
the
yeah,
building.
yeah, yeah.
Q.
That's
Say
you
that.
qualified.
right.
Say
That's
that's
You
enough to
right.
qualified.
You
get
definitely
Roger
right.
Goodell. That's enough to get
Yeah,
Roger
that's
Goodell to
qualified.
take your phone call, huh?
Yeah,
Okay,
Yes,
yeah,
yeah.
sir.
yeah. That's
Hey,
qualified.
I
You
pick up the
right. But
phone.
when you
Yo,
talk about
bitch, I've been
when you talk
calling you,
about
Roger.
embarrassing the shit, you right. But when you talk about embarrassing the shield, this is what you get when you
Well,
have people that aren't qualified. That's how you get people
Hmm.
embarrassing the shield, like he's
and
doing
that's
now.
why I agree with you,
That's
bro. What
qualified.
Goat said
He's an
earlier
embarrassment.
is that the league will have to do something because he's not just embarrassing himself. He's been embarrassing the NFL when he does this shit.
Yeah, this ain't gonna be the last time you do something like this. This won't be the last time. I know that.
Yeah,
I thought when they came out about the meetings, bro, I thought he would have stopped then. It's just
yeah,
like this
yeah, yeah,
nigga
yeah,
when it
yeah.
got worse. Start cussing outside the locker room. Now he throwing water on fans or liquor on fans, whatever the fuck it was. This
Q,
nigga
can
don't
you
care
imagine how
about accountability. Hmm?
can you imagine how he talked to them? How he talked to the head coach in them
Shit,
motherfucking
Frank
meetings.
tried
Yeah,
to tell
yeah,
you that
yeah,
shit. It
yeah.
ain't fun in his meetings. It ain't
Frank said
fun.
it ain't fun. Yeah, Frank said it
Damn,
ain't fun in the meeting, and those meetings
damn,
weren't fun. And those
I
meetings
know
damn.
weren't fun.
he talked to them boy like kids in the meeting.
I bet he does, man.
Frank,
I bet he
bitch, didn't
does.
I tell you to throw this fucking play from Cleveland? Didn't I tell you this shit here?
Hey, look,
Hey,
listen.
motherfucker.
That's why he hired Frank Wright, because he know he can talk to him like that.
We'll
That's why
take
he
that
hired
shit.
him.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
why
exactly.
he
yeah.
hired him.
Well, he tried Ben
Got
Johnson,
to
but Ben
know.
Johnson said, "Nah, I ain't fucking with you. You seem like a crazy bitch, and I
Hey
might have to
y'all,
put my paws on your ass."
who is a coach? Who is a coach y'all can think of that he wouldn't talk shit like that to?
Oh, Harbaugh, he wouldn't dare talk to that nigga like
No,
that. I can
he wouldn't do
promise you
that to
that.
Harbaugh. That no, he damn
He'll
sure
Bill
never
wouldn't.
do that
Belichick.
to
Harbaugh
Bill
would
Harbaugh.
come across
Belichick.
the
Belichick,
table on that
Belichick,
motherfucker.
Belichick is another one.
Andy
He
Reid.
wouldn't talk. He wouldn't talk
Andy
shit to
Reid.
that to the coach
You
to,
Flores.
damn right.
or the coach in
Flores.
Detroit. He wouldn't do that shit to him neither.
I don't
Yeah.
even think he would
Flores.
look at that nigga named Flores. I don't even think he
No,
would
he
like.
wouldn't.
Mm-mm.
He'd probably call him a nigga. He probably look him right in the eye and say, "Look here, nigga. Look, boy, this my fucking team." Him and Flores will be done. They be done fall out.
That'll be
I
the
already know
last
that.
time, Q. That'll be the last
It-
time, Q. Yeah,
oh, don't
yeah,
worry. He'll get sued. Cause Flores ain't shy. He'll sue your
Yeah,
ass.
yeah.
yeah, with the
Flores,
quickness.
Flores, Flores put them dogs on his goddamn back.
Hell
Them lawyers,
yeah, hell yeah,
them
Yes,
hell
lawyers.
sir.
yeah.
Let's get you the
Yeah,
fuck up out of here. Is what he gonna tell him. Let's get you up
yeah,
out of here.
yeah, yeah.
I don't
Hey,
think he'll
but
talk
see,
that shit to Dan Campbell.
see, y'all think about it. Look at Miami. They got the shit taken from 'em just last year
Oh
for that
yeah,
tackle
yeah,
shit.
yep.
So, good,
Oh,
take
you're
a
right.
motherfucking pick, y'all. They could take a
They,
pick.
they might,
Yeah.
Don't think
which
it's out
is
of
fucked
town.
up. Is fucked up.
No.
Now he the reason why y'all don't have a first round pick this year, and then he'll fuck around and
Man,
cost another draft pick, man.
I
of
done
another.
tell y'all, he goes up to that podium, pulls his pants down, and fuck everybody.
You
It's
say
over.
fuck it,
We
huh?
all getting fucked right now. It's over.
I
This
know y'all
nigga don't
sick of
care
that
about draft
motherfucker.
picks. He don't care about building his team. He don't care about nothing. All he care about is himself. That's all he care about.
Yeah, he's a
And Bryce.
narcissist.
And Bryce.
Mhm.
I don't
That's
know
his
what
boy.
kind of little love affair he got with Bryce, but this shit is unnatural right now.
I guarantee you, every
Yep.
one of those meetings that he had with Frank Wright was can he improve Bryce's play, and I'm pretty sure most of the meetings was about Bryce and how he can make him look better.
Look, I'm gonna tell Tepper if you love him that much, just invite him over at 12:30 in the morning, man. Shit, I'm tired of hearing this shit with you and Bryce, man. This shit is unnatural.
Bryce probably got a
If
room at their crib, man.
he probably do,
Little
and he
motherfucker.
probably laying with both of them. Them boys look like they into some freaky shit. The
Damn,
little
Q.
little
Don't
boy
say that.
probably.
Don't say that, Q. Don't
Yeah,
say
it
that.
is. Yeah, it is. He probably
They
sit
put
there and watch.
they put him on the ones that like JJ used to have on Good Times.
Man, Tepper probably in the corner jacking his dick off while he fuck his wife. All type of shit going on.
Tepper G's, Tepper love
Shit.
Bryce
Oh
more than
Come
shit.
here, Bryce. Come here, Bryce. Give it to her. Give it to her. I said harder. I said
Say Nicole breastfeeding Bryce. He didn't watch it.
G's. Hey, she's a
this
groupie
shit
too
is
now.
buck wild.
See her jumping up and down with CJ and every damn thing on
Hmm.
the sideline, ready to hug him and shit. Hey,
Hmm.
I told y'all every time I do a show, and I told y'all Frank Reich was a yes man. I told y'all back in the summer about that
Yeah,
shit. Then
yeah,
I told y'all these motherfuckers is enamored with names and shit. Go get a
yeah.
rock star OC. He told y'all all
Starstruck.
that.
Yeah, yeah.
He's starstruck. He's running after Ben Johnson for the second time.
Beyonce. He did not like the
Yeah,
name drop shit like that. Yeah.
yeah. He love that shit.
I
Mm.
give up, man. I gave up. Red, I have never given up on the Carolina Panthers like how I have right now. It's like I'm on auto drive every week on a Sunday. It's like whenever I come on the street. I don't even give a fuck about the game no more.
You
I don't even
just
give a
you just
fuck.
need you just need to see some real and hear what I say, not change, but real change. You just need to see some real change, Q. And I understand that because I need to see some change too because I can't and you were right when you say well Brett, Red, let's look at the difference in the two records. So I agree with you. But still, I have no confidence that if we go back with the same thing that we had this year, the situation gonna be the same. So I get you when you say, "Hey, I'm tired of this shit." But you just need to see some real change. You need to see that head and change for y'all. I think you will agree with me. It starts with the head coach selection. Is he gonna bring a motherfucker in here that's gonna change the culture? That's what y'all just got through saying. The culture got to change. You can't change the owner, so all you can do is change the culture, and it's gonna take the right head coach to do that, man.
Hmm. All day.
Y'all
And then
need
they gonna
he
have
need to spend that money and go get Bill Belichick. That's what he need to do.
I don't man at 70 some years old, I think Bill Belichick need to ease on out and just you know what I'm saying?
Well, that's my.
Call
I feel like that too, Goat. To be honest,
because
man.
yeah, him relating to these young guys or these, not saying that the game has passed them by, passed them over, or this and that. It's like it's time for that new blood. And we
Yeah.
need a complete reset in
So
Carolina.
A Harbaugh is the perfect candidate.
Gotta be a hardball. It's gotta be one of
Yeah.
these new up and coming Joe, and you gotta give him some time. And he's
Yeah.
got to come in there and
Yeah.
pick his quarterback
Yeah. And get
because
out his way. And get out his
yeah,
damn way, man.
yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
Red, you speaking my
Right
language.
now,
Because Bill will get rid of Bryce. Bryce has to sit on that
yeah,
damn bench. As soon as he fuck up in
yeah,
that
yeah,
game, his ass on that bench. That's the only
You
reason why I
yeah.
want
goddamn
Bill
right.
Belichick.
That's
Yeah.
what
That's
the
the
like.
only
That's what I
reason
want
why
to
I want
see.
him.
Sit that little motherfucker
MDJ,
down.
MDJ, Harbaugh will too though. Harbaugh will too though. He will.
I think
He
Harbaugh
will.
would draft a quarterback. I think he'd
Oh,
draft a
he
whole
damn.
nother quarterback.
I told you what
I
my
don't
take
think
on
he'll
Harbaugh
leave.
is. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah, yeah, yeah. From Michigan. If he get this, well, I don't know. If they win this shit this year, that's a tough call, man. I don't know if he'll stay if they win it, man.
If he wins it, I don't think he'll stay because then
Yeah,
he done completed his mission.
yeah, yeah,
Time to win the Super Bowl now.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Because I think he's tired of putting up with that collegiate level bullshit already, man. You know what
Hmm.
I'm saying? I think he's sick of that nitpicking shit they trying to do with him, man. So you know, and that man has been successful at college and the NFL level, man. He knows what a GM's supposed to be, what he's supposed to do to help the head coach, man. He knows how to build out a staff, man. Now I'm gonna tell you something, man. If he decide, I know that they say the dude from Detroit would be the number one sought after candidate, but see, he don't have head coach experience. If Harbaugh throw his hat in the ring, he'll be the number one sought after candidate to me without a question. He'll be the number one sought after candidate. And you got to go get him, man, if you want him. If you really want to change the culture of your whole city, your whole program, your whole team, Jim
Hmm.
Harbaugh is that motherfucker, man. He the one.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, man, we gotta get it off your chest tomorrow. Man, y'all go like and subscribe. I'm gonna tell you what we getting ready to do. We getting ready to get some last words around here. Let me see. I seen Ed right now. I'm gonna pull him up and go ahead and get his last word.
Yeah.
Ed, give me your last word. You come on at the ass end. Go ahead, give
I
your
know.
last word.
Ain't no last words for me. The only thing I'm gonna say is, Texas put up a good fight, but you know what? I got Washington winning the whole thing. Um, this
Mm-hmm.
head coaching stuff, we need to get a good head coach in. We had one. We let him walk out the door. Now he's doing great things on the sideline for San Francisco. David Tepper, he can throw some water on me, and I can go ahead and get my $4.5 million out of him
I know
with
that's
a
right,
with
Edge.
a with a broken freaking neck, and and that's it. And that's it. 2024. Here we go with the 33rd pick in the NFL draft. The Carolina Panthers select. We don't know.
Mm,
That,
mm.
But for all you Bryce lovers out there, hey, at the end of the season, I got a part two of the one. When I talk about Cam Newton versus Bryce Young, how they fare in their rookie season. If you
Oh
want to feel
wow.
free to hate, you can feel free to hate on me because you know my hair is luxurious, bitch, and I'm out.
I heard that. I heard that.
Yes, sir.
Jalen, let's get a last word. Jalen, let's get a last word. Know where Jalen at? All right, MDJ. Let's get a last word there,
Yeah,
buddy.
yeah. I ain't really got nothing. Hey, look, don't smoke crack. Y'all take it easy.
I heard that. I heard that. That's a good one.
Crap.
That's a great one. That's a great one.
Damn.
Red Swan, what's good with you?
Yeah. Yeah, well damn, I'm gonna follow MDJ up and say and don't smoke meth. I'll holler at
Okay.
y'all the next time, homeboys.
Yeah. What's up? Popping. Talk to me. Damn, I don't know where Popping went. Q. Q.
MDJ, you wild boy.
Yeah.
Well,
What's going on?
yeah, let me get a last word there, cuz.
Man, make sure y'all do us that favor, comment, like, and subscribe. Look, it's been a real one. JJ is king. Remember that. The Lord and Savior is JJ McCartney.
Oh
Let's go
damn.
ahead and make that happen. Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Yeah, like I said, man, tomorrow we gonna do it. Get it off your chest. Other than that, man, we getting ready to be out of here. We got the new outro, and we gonna let it ride.
Yeah. Yeah.